You could have heard this episode 48 hours early on our Patreon, patreon.com/indieheadspodcast. By joining us for as low as $1 a month, you'll receive episodes early, gain access to our Discord server, and get yourself an Indie Heads podcast sticker. Mainline episodes go up on our Patreon 48 hours before it hits our public podcast feeds. But if you're hearing this via our Patreon feed, we thank you so much for your support. We especially want to thank our Real Ones Patreon supporters, including Becca Etienne, Georgia Mikowski, Bradley P., Marcy Anime, Delaney Mothman, Josiah Duncan, Matt Cameron, Esther Violet, Awat, Javon Clement, Jimmy Aylward, Charles, Nicole Rifkin, Tim's Discount Prices, Commander in Beef, Jay, Rena K, Ian, Matthew Taylor, Chance Holdup, Sarah Moore, Griff, Max Kawazinski, Mark Barry, Jenna LaFleur, Cal 50, Luigi Mangione, Chris Wade, Jake Wald, Grant, Keep Autism Weird, Rob Mariano, Max, Zakk, Gavin Party Freak, Maze Farms, and Alex Kuchernoff. And if you want to be amongst these names, consider upgrading to our Real One tier on Patreon, where you'll receive a bonus episode every month on top of other perks. And before we move into the episode, I just want to thank the rest of our Patreon supporters like Jason Daphnis, Kevin Cookman, Bailey, June K, Ali Eleanor, Chedas, Nato, Eric Chow, Josh, James Boss, Holiday Kirk, Drew Warden, Jane Amjadi, Alexis Davin, Cody Gagan, Barely March, Mingle LaFleur, Will Griffin, Corbin Kamich, Gavlin, Matthew McPherson, Rainey Donaldson, Eleanor Grahams, Wilfer Thrill, Garris 420, Willie, Jacqueline Kanaga, Alec Felder, Midwest Maxwell, Molly O'Brien, AJ Moser, Racer Red Baby, Matthew Herring, Jack Tickleman, Sarah L., Jeremy Bull, and Derek Pemberton. Anyways, though, enjoy the episode.
Hello. What you're hearing is us providing a bit of a mea culpa. We talked about Tool, as you'll remember, at the very last song on our last episode of Pod Hero. We talked about Schism. We talked about how we know that the pieces fit. What we were not aware of, and that Maddie brought to our attention after we finished recording, is that there is a behind-the-scenes video of Tool discussing their Guitar Hero World Tour contributions. So I figured maybe it makes the most sense to illustrate that we still know that the pieces fit. Nothing has changed. Our knowledge has not dipped, waned in the slightest since the last episode. We're gonna explore this video. I have never seen this video. I did not watch it. I wanted to watch it blind on air. Other than one thing that our guest has mentioned just beforehand, I have no context as to what's going to happen. So Maddie, mind hitting play on this? I would love to see whatever this is about.
All right, T for Teen, lyrics, mild suggestive themes.
Of course.
T for Tool.
I'm Adam Jones. I play guitar. I'm one of 4 members of the band Tool. This is Alex Gray, who is a visionary artist.
I forgot how much of their stuff is just pure Magic Eye stuff.
Their music a lot. In fact, they haven't licensed their music since 1996. So it's a pretty special thing for Guitar Hero.
Tool was an interesting process.
So we're looking at all this guy's art. It's terrible.
Involved in a typical way.
We come from an art background. It doesn't
Really,
really matter
Tucci?
what we look like, what kind
Shit
of tools we have, or
shit you see at the vape shop.
Overstimulation of art.
Yeah.
Most of it is referencing Alex's artwork. We asked Activision to.
I think I went to a hemp shop just like this in Chicago.
So we built a venue that is based off of Tool artwork. It's not like your typical venue. It's more like
Sperm
atmospheric
guys.
and more spooky.
It was a really exciting
Venue.
situation for us to express ourselves and work with other artists and do something that we'd walk away going, yeah, wow, that turned out really good. When we were
He
mixing,
looks so
between
happy.
breaks, we'd all go and play it and actually got a blister on my thumb from playing it so much. It was really fun. It's a great game. I love watching people play Guitar Hero. I like to turn on and actually watch them going,
Whoa.
He just did the craziest thing with his tongue.
He was jacking it, bro. That's
Gooning. Holy shit.
holy shit.
Holy shit.
It's like a pervert licking his lips, but somehow like I say that
It's
and you
wrong. He looks
but
like an
it's-
alien
yeah.
trying to do that. Holy shit. I think we need to make that like a fucking video preview because like that is.
Yeah. When the waiter brings the soup.
I just want to watch this.
playing it so much.
Me when the waiter
Because
brings the
It's a
soup.
great game. I love watching people play Guitar Hero. I like to turn on and actually watch them going,
Oh, that's so nasty.
Why?
It looks like he just came in his pants and he doesn't know how to handle it.
This is
Oh.
What the
fuck?
hell?
I was gonna say something else, but I have nothing else to go off of. This is too. Wow. Matt Matty was about to thumbs down the video.
Do it right now.
Later.
Oh God.
What's even to say? Sometimes I like to watch people play Guitar Hero, like turn around and just go. And isn't that what we're all here for at the end of the day? Maddie, should we put on our best?
that lick thing he does at the end, I do exactly that when I play. Holy shit. That channel, you're a pervert. You're a pervert.
Checked out. Yeah. Get that checked out. Go to the doctor. Do we want to put on our best Alex from Tool faces as we hit the intro?
No.
Yeah, let's try.
I can't be seen doing that.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Hello, and welcome back to the Pod Hero, our series charting the highs and lows of the Guitar Hero franchise. I'm one of your hosts, Natalie, welcoming you back to the wild and crazy world of Guitar Hero World Tour. If you did not catch on from a crawl open, I'm joined as always by stalwart co-host Gavin. Gavin, how are you feeling? How do you feel now that you know that the pieces fit again?
I was fine leaving Tool in my past, but now I'm afraid that may hover or linger over everything that happens tonight. I will be thinking about Adam Jones doing the candy liquor all night. I mean, it's
Jones Soda 2 episode coming.
Oh my god.
No.
That me licking the top of my Jones Soda bottle.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
But as always, we have our producer, DJ Hero Matty. Matty, hit that theme.
DJ Matty in the house. DJ Matty in the house. Google adjective like you didn't know what it was.
Hi everybody.
Thanks as always for bearing with us.
Oh Jesus Christ! I did his tongue thing with like 97% accuracy, and I feel awful. I
had to cover my eyes. I couldn't look at it.
I feel unclean.
It feels wrong. Yeah. I felt weird doing it. I felt like I needed to get put on a list. But we're joined today once again in our revolving cast member seat. We've got Violet back again. Violet, welcome back to the show.
Hi everyone. I'm mostly here because I want to say sorry to Maddie. I had no idea that Mat Libs would become a humiliation ritual, and I actually do feel bad that it's like a part of every episode now.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm so fucking
We've only done it twice. We've only done it twice, and the second time was like I was actually more prepared for the second time, but even then, aside from the adjective, you know, I knew what I was in for to an extent, you know, but I forgot what an adjective because brain fog. I don't know. I forgot what an adjective is. I knew what it is. The thing with it's one of those things, right?
Where I like that we're relitigating this.
Yeah, no one asked you to do this. I'm just saying this is an unforced
I believe
error.
You know what an adjective is.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I know what it is now. All right, let's continue with the show. My bad.
Yes,
sorry.
Yes. No, that's all right. That's all right. And as always, we're joined by a special guest joining us for first time on the pod. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kyle Logan. I actually mostly write and think about movies. I actually don't even know if mostly is true. I don't know that I have ever written about music, but I love it. So I'm glad I get to talk to y'all about it.
And as one of our prime enthusiasts of maybe enthusiast is the wrong word, but like scholars of World Tour, it felt right to get you on this episode, especially with some of the songs we're talking about today.
I can't remember who it was, but somebody else said that they like World Tour, and I was a fan of World Tour. I will say I know we're desperately trying to get away from the Tool, but 14-year-old me really that was my shit. That was like that opened my third eye was opened, and then I bought their whole discography, and I owned all of the CDs, even their first EP. So
wow, you knew the pieces.
Yeah, I sure knew. I knew
A
all
little
the
sperm ghost just flew into your
Yeah.
ears.
Yep. Like I know who the brothers Quay are because of Tool. So that's where I'm at.
Here's the okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna pose a quick question, then we can move on. Do you think that RFK had the sperm brainworms, like those little like
Ooh.
The floaty sperm
Yeah.
ghosts? Yeah,
Maybe that's what they
Yes.
look like.
Those are the brainworms that he had.
But anyway, we're briefly alluding to it, but Kyle, I'd love to get your background about Guitar Hero at large, and also as you're talking about like familiarity with this game specifically.
Yeah. So I distinctly remember, I don't know how exactly we did it. I guess we must have run a extension cord through a window outdoors, but I distinctly remember there was like a middle school dance. And me and like 3 to 4 of my friends were like, we're not listening to that hip hop and R&B music. We're going to go listen to rock. And also somehow we have figured out a way to get a TV outside so that we can play Guitar Hero on it.
That's what's up.
So this was my first like one of my friends I guess must have brought their PS2, and we like got one of those TVs that you fucking like roll out. And I don't know why we were playing outside and not indoors. I guess because the like dance was happening inside. But yeah, that was the first experience that I ever had with Guitar Hero, was me and like 3 friends being too cool for, I don't even know, like Candy Shop or whatever the fuck it was at the time. And so we were going to go outside and we were going to play Guitar Hero.
You just reminded me of the worst memory I probably ever have involving
no.
this game.
I think I know exactly what you're about to say, Gavin.
I don't know if I should save it for Rock Band episodes, because it is a Rock Band story.
That might be some ways away, so maybe you should bring it up now, and we can always relitigate it later.
Violet talked me out of one of the things that could have haunted me for the rest of my life when we were youngsters. We had a marching band sponsored dance where you could play Guitar Hero or original Rock Band, and win prizes. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm going to like paint my face up like Gene Simmons and bring one of those blood packs you put in your mouth and spit out blood just like Gene Simmons. And Violet said, don't do that. And I said, but I really want to do that. She was like, you shouldn't do that. I was like, okay, I'll just go. And then we ended up taking home like all 3 of the first place, all 1 through 3 of the prizes that were on the board, because nobody else knew what the game was.
Yeah, we did win every single gift card. It really was special. But
shout out to Olive Garden. I think we got Olive Garden.
We got Olive Garden, and I think we got, was it Papa John's or Pizza Hut? It was a pizza place.
One of the 2.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's much better than the like, thinly veiled 13-year-old racism of we don't want to listen to rap, we're gonna go play a rock video game. So that's,
I mean, I'm sure they were also playing Candy Shop there, and we were turning our noses up at it, you know?
Sorry, I'm also like, in my brain, it's like you said the TV that you roll out, and I'm imagining the cool substitute teacher who rolls in the TV and play, like, to have the class play Guitar Hero when the teacher's out sick, or hungover, whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I was like immediately on board from there, and I bought 2. I don't think I ever bought 1 until like much later. But I bought 2, 3, 4 as they came out, and then Warriors of Rock, I was off to college, so it was too late. But then I like at some point when I was living in Boston, so like I want to say like 7-ish years ago, a friend of mine and I somehow just were like, hey, let's play Guitar Hero. That was fun. And so we like once a month, once every 2 weeks would just like play Guitar Hero. And I brought my guitar, my plastic toy, back from home in LA so that we could like both play at the same time. So that's the last I played. I now still have all the games, but I don't have a guitar, quote unquote. But I not gonna lie, I've been looking on eBay, so it might happen. I don't know that I'm gonna go meet someone at a gas station like you did, Natalie, but I might be getting something at some point soon, because I'm like, damn, yeah, these things rule. So
yeah, my stories, as entertaining as they are not really to be imitated. So
it's like Jackass. Don't try this at home.
Yeah, do not meet a random guy who might be like a weird, like sketchy politically, like hard rock guy in Wisconsin online.
Those guys are sketchy politically. What? What the hell? What? I didn't know that.
But we should hop into the songs that we got here because we got a lot to cover today.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna dip away for 1 second because I forgot I had a bit planned that I need to grab something for.
Okay,
so,
well,
but I'm excited to talk about one of the best songs in the game. Spoiler.
Yes, in the preamble for this, the first song we left off at, as you all recall, the Tool set tier 6 in the guitar set list. But we also did not yet talk about anything in tier 7. I remembered that Violet mentioned something in a message to me. Violet, do you want to talk about one of the weirdest features in this game that we somehow completely skipped over on the first episode?
Oh my goodness, I forgot to. Yes. So first off, I want to give my experience a little bit with Guitar Hero 4 because last time I was on, we were still talking about Guitar Hero 3. Guitar Hero 4 is not a great game to me. I like it, but first off, I like that it is a full band feature. I was always playing the bass. Gavin always got to play the guitar when we were kids, and I would be the bassist, and so that's just what I accustomed myself to when it came to it. And Guitar Hero 4 gave you the option to play bass, even if you didn't have someone playing guitar, which I greatly appreciated because I always wanted to play some of those funky little bass riffs, and I also appreciated the character creator. I always had a blast with the character creator, even though I do very much so agree with Natalie. It's really fucked up that you don't get a full band that like stays with you the way the other Guitar Hero games do. It feels like you're playing as a studio musician or like a live musician just playing like hired gigs. I don't think it meshes well, but I do like the fact that you get a bunch of fun little outfits that you can put on, and you get to choose your own musical genre, like you're in one niche. You know, your girl was always choosing goth. Gavin, were you always choosing punk?
Yeah, probably. I had a mohawk. We know that.
Mm-hmm. But so I like the game. There are flaws, but I had a blast with it because I got to create a little goth girl and play as her, and then I grew up to be that goth girl. So like, thank you, Guitar Hero, for giving me an opportunity to trans my gender before I trans my gender.
Truly inspirational.
Alongside the new customizable characters, there was also the create a song mode, where
I
you
forgot
could
about this mode.
create the most dog shit sounding artificial guitar. It was like dicking around on a Casio, and I don't think any song ever sounded good on it. I remember distinctly, Gavin and I tried so many times. We were like fucking Mike Oldfield with Tubular Bells, but we were trying to recreate all the small things, and we kept, and it never sounded good.
The thing in my memory is I remember like downloading, somebody made like a custom version of the King of the Hill theme, and that's the only thing that exists in my memory as like a custom song that I downloaded.
I do remember having good memories of it when we went over to our friend Peyton's house, because he was the first person I knew that had the Guitar Hero drum kit. And so we would go on, it would be me, Gavin, our friend Peyton, and our friend Greg, and we each would get a drum, and just on our hands we just smack it as much as we can, and then we'd each take turns trying to play that song.
Yeah,
but
oh my God.
not good.
Every time that y'all have played the RZA video, that sounds like what I was making on the creative.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
RZA crafts a beat at Guitar Hero World Tour.
Plus someone sampling the Line 6 pod, and yeah, that is the mode like to a T. RZA Guitar Center beat plus random guy at Guitar Center with the Line 6 pod.
I also think all of the guitar in the game kind of sounds like that video of the guy on Xbox Live saying like, "You're just mad that I play guitar and you can't, so yeah, you're gay." And then he butchers the Inner Sandman intro.
Oh God, I'll put that up in post.
Well, we just need a mashup of all three of those.
Hey, you're just mad because I'll be able to do something with my fucking guitar in hands that you'll never be able to achieve in your entire life, kid. So yeah, you're gay.
Oh my God, that's gonna sound
DJ Hero Matty, that's a job for you.
The worst thing that's ever been made. Anyway, now that we have that preamble out of the way, I want to make sure we got that before we start talking about the songs proper. Tier 7 in the game, where we left off, starts with a song called "Eye of the Tiger," which I know who has anything like of significance to say about fucking "Eye of the Tiger." Yeah. So fuck that shit. It's out of here. It's gone. We need something.
Zillennials or millennials. We don't give a shit about that.
Well, yeah, there's a possibility it'll come into play in Rock Band. It's one of Like I had a list.
I
There's, like,
actually really
17
like the
fucking
chart
songs.
in Rock Band.
Mhm.
Like the chart in Rock Band is great, is the thing. The chart in here, dog shit. I don't know what happened. But anyway, we need something blissful. We need something beautiful to bring us back after we learn that the pieces fit. I think this is probably going to be maybe one of the least controversial songs that we get into this episode, so I think it feels right to start here. It's No Doubt. It's Spiderwebs. It's like, if we're talking just objective best song in the game, this is like the best song in the game. Like, for me, this is the best song to listen to. This is the best song to just like play along with. Like, it's not the most like amazing intricate chart, but goddamn, it's really fucking fun to play. I love the extended outro that they have you do outside of like the version that is on like Tragic Kingdom here, where like you get to play like a full extra minute of just dicking around on the guitar afterward, and it's really fucking good. And it's also just like, to me, the platonic ideal of like the game conceptually at its best is something like this, where it's like doing a like fun pop song mode, like a little more of a tilt here than in like the pure rocktimism of like Guitar Heroes 1 through 3. But it's still remembering to actually pick songs that have like a really fun pulse, are fun on every instrument, and also like have a little bit of a challenge and like enough going on. You're not just picking a song because it's one that everybody knows. You're picking a song because it actually has like interesting things going on instrumentally. This is beautiful. Gavin, would you like to explain what's going on?
My dog Lola was getting the fuck down with this song. This is such a, not to jump in here and hound it, but as the former ska guy of the podcast, Skagist is dead, by the way. If you're still celebrating Skagist, it's time to get out of here. It's Progist. Prague
That was
Rock Month.
August.
Well,
Or it's
Skagist
Saugust.
is gonna live forever.
You
Skagist
say
is
that,
gonna
and
live
yet
forever.
you say that, and yet I know what's coming.
Yeah, no, this song's fucking awesome. Like, I didn't get how No Doubt is like the ska band that like transcended to be like pop culture guys, because like the songs in Band Hero like straight up suck. Like, Ex-Girlfriend is a bad song.
Ex-Girlfriend sucks.
But this song is so fucking good. And this is like a perfect... This song is like how we talked about like the party song element of this game. Like, this is a slam dunk pick, you know? Like, this is so...
I love this song. My experience before this song with No Doubt was like shit like Hey Baby, you know? So I didn't know that they could groove like this. And the first time I played that little bass riff, I was like, oh, I'm into this a lot. Shame about Gwen Stefani nowadays, but the song's still a banger.
Yeah, my first experience with No Doubt, I'm pretty sure, was that I saw them play Just a Girl on Ellen. I was like a go home after school and watch Ellen kid. And so like, yeah, I don't know, 11, 12-year-old me saw Just a Girl, and it blew my mind, and I fell in love with Gwen Stefani. Only years later did I recognize that it was a both I want her and I want to be her. But when I was talking to Natalie originally about coming to talk to y'all, I said that I would either want to be on the ep where you talk about Misery Business or about Spiderwebs, because those were early Kyle wants to sing the girl song songs in the game. So, yeah, Gwen Stefani, gender icon, maybe not the best human.
Maybe not so much right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, it was a different time.
But when you're 11 through 14, yeah, she's wonderful. I love like all of Tragic Kingdom. I think the whole thing is a fucking masterpiece. But I won't begrudge y'all your specific song picks.
Well, I like this song a lot, also because it's called Spiderwebs, and I like spiders, you know. Shout out to Muppet. Happy Muppet Monday whenever that happens or whatever. But I love the soul part right here, though. I don't love the band in this. I guess we should talk about the little Guitar Hero angle of it. But we've got a white guy with Jimi Hendrix hair on the bass. And then we've got what I can only describe as, like, blonde, sad Pat Benatar singing. I don't get why everyone's decked out in, like, 70s classic rock. They look like fucking Three Dog Night.
It's probably because the first song in the set is Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger, yeah.
But I don't consider that fucking classic rock.
But, like, what else? They don't have, like, jock rock guys
Just
in the game.
Just throw fucking hair metal shit on them. Who gives a shit?
I guess.
They're an 80s rock band.
But anyway, yeah, this section of this little like outro that's like I have to assume just like part of the sessions that they pulled after like the song proper on Tragic Kingdom Fades is like so fucking good, and to me like makes this song's inclusion in the game. It's kind of like the good version of all those like things that Wave Group were doing about like adding like guitar solos.
The guitar solo at the end of fucking Them Bones.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, but like this is like the good version of it.
I'm very mixed
shocked
on that in this. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
But I am like I think this one's good, but I hate the one on Go Your Own Way.
Yeah, the Go Your Own Way one is excessive. I was gonna say this song also like to me, like to speak to Kyle's point, like I like Tragic Kingdom like as much as a lot of people. Like I'm not like huge on it, but like I think a lot of the major songs on there are like some of the best like alt pop songs of the 90s, and this one included. Like this is like for my money maybe like one of like upper echelon like 90s pop songs. Like it's so perfect in my estimation. I think that's partially why I'm like so biased to it. I'm also like this song has like one of my like my favorite like songwriting trick that I fucking love is the like what I like to call the double chorus special, where you have two distinct parts of a chorus, but like they're melodically different enough that they actually like basically exist as two separate choruses. And like the it's all your fault like part that comes in after the second chorus is like such a fucking good example of that, where it like completely rhythmically flips that entire like melodic structure, and it's great. I love it. I don't know, amazing song. I don't really have anything negative to say about this one. I just wanted something pure to like cleanse our brains after the Tool of it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good song. Not my favorite this week, but it's a good song.
I'm curious to hear what your favorite is this week.
Yeah,
is it this one that's coming up?
It is actually not this one, but it's a good. Okay. This one's also a very good song.
This is okay. So here's the thing:
confounding, actual chart in the game. Maybe?
Yes, absolutely. So here's the thing: is originally this was not on the playlist. Steely Dan's "Do It Again." Now, if you know me, you know I'm a big Dan head. I love the Dan. I'm a Dan fanatic, a Dan obsessive. And I remember this game was the first place I heard this song. It's a great song. It's the opening track off of their debut, Can't Buy a Thrill. It's like the song that introduces you to Dan's whole deal. But replaying it for this game after like spending several years obsessing over the albums proper and not having played this game in like however long, this confused me. Basically what they do with this chart is completely like turn up the like slider on the guitar part in a way that is like not at all audible in the studio version of the song. And it's not like they've like made a new guitar part or gone back and edited it. Like this has always been in there. It's just so buried in the mix that you can't hear it. But the effect is so strange because it's just like nothing is happening for a while and you'll just hit like two notes and it'll just be like, it's such a weird pick for this game. Like you're just kind of, I think, I can't remember who in chat said it, but it's like dicking around a guitar listening to the radio simulator.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like because it's so improvisational and it's so like loosely defined. It feels weird. It feels like the chart is kind of making itself up as you go along. Like if you told me this was like a random chart generated, that the game has like an algorithm deep in its bones that just comes up with any number of configurations of parts, I would believe you, is the thing.
Jam band simulator, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like guessing the chart like Jay Big guesses the harmonies, you know.
Yes.
Ricky Republican, but
yeah,
he knows what
literally just sounds like a Ricky Republican on guitar
but he knows
type
what
beat.
the key is, yeah. I mean, I kind of fuck with it. It's kind of like listening to a new song.
Dude, I think it's fun, and it's like the Dark Souls of fucking Guitar Hero, because you're just thrown into it and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you have to like memorize the pattern.
You're like, what the fuck is this? Is this in the song?
Yeah.
Even as somebody who's like so familiar with the song, when I was replaying this, I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? Like, this is the melody? This is the guitar part?
Two thoughts come to me first. First off, I don't like all these close-ups of blonde Mick Jagger singing this song. It scares me, but also it's a weird choice because like this is one of the few songs that like I wasn't a big classic rock head growing up, despite my dad knowing like every single song on the radio ever. But you know, I like the Beatles, I like the Stones, but this kind of classic rock just was too left of the dial for me. But I knew this song before. It was one of the very few ones I did. So I was familiar with it. So when this shit came on, It's like, what the fuck? I'm not playing the song that I love. So it kind of doesn't work in the traditional Guitar Hero way, but I do appreciate it as like a fucking skill drill, I guess. But
yeah,
I think it's a pretty good pick for the game, but I don't know. I go back and forth on if I like this chart or not.
I thought it was boring when I was a youth, both in terms of what you're doing, because there's so much space, especially in that first part where you're literally just looking at nothing.
Yeah.
And then also, I just was like, this is boring musically, and I have never moved beyond that. I feel like it's like, to me, this is, and maybe all of Steely Dan is like incredible vibes music that should be on at like a house party.
No,
but it is not something that I would ever actively sit down and
from
listen
experience. You cannot throw on Steely Dan for the vibes unless you're in a room full of like 50-year-old dads.
Yeah, unless you're hanging out with uncles, then it's probably not the best vibe. But
okay, can we sorry to interrupt? What the fuck is going on with the chart right now? Why are we now playing the
keys?
Yeah, why are we playing the organ notes?
It's an organ solo. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, why is this supposed to be the
Not
guitar
the only
part?
time in the game you play the organ.
Yeah,
what the
when
hell?
you were young.
Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowley,
Yeah,
yes.
Mr. Crowley organ solo is yeah. But I would like to say the only point of contention where like I think this is actually like a great pick of the game is like the electric sitar solo is like legit, because that was the thing where I like started when I started like going back into it. I'm like, oh yeah, there's not really much going on in the song, but I remember the sitar solo like really fucking fucks, and it's it's great. It's yeah.
What
this
the fuck is this?
wait for it.
Finger picking.
Yeah, you're just like noodling at a guitar center.
Yeah.
This is not my favorite Steely Dan song in these games. For one thing, fucking Bodhisattva and Rock Band 2 fucking levels this shit.
Evil
chart, but incredible pick for that game.
Oh, for sure.
Because
I think we should revive Guitar Hero and make the Indie Heads podcast Guitar Hero Sandwich Challenge, where you have to make a peanut butter and jelly in between the time of notes on the
that's fucking awesome.
Maddie, I love that you and I hit the exact same expression when
just like, let's do it.
Same emote.
Easy way to say
doing a question mark at the same time. But yeah,
and then watching the question mark turn into an exclamation part.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said exclamation part instead of point. I'm eating fucking candy corn. I'm having a good time.
Words,
Oh yeah, you know what? I deserve that after adjective.
Also, you know what? In terms of the you can't throw Steely Dan on at a house party, the most recent experience that I had with house parties, and we're gonna put experience in major quotes, that I watched the Bike Riders. So that's probably where my brain is at, and it would work well in that context.
Bike Riders, awesome movie, by the way. Very,
I agree.
Most underrated of last year. Good,
incredible accent work, and I don't mean that as a joke.
Yeah, like great vibes movie. Just like you're there and you're hanging out with these guys that are
Who's in that
terrible.
movie again?
It's Austin Butler, Tom Hardy.
Oh, that's right. He does
Elvis.
the best. Yeah,
and Jodie Comer.
Yeah. Austin Butler does a really good Jamaican accent in that.
And then Mike Feist is there, being the like kid who he's the journalist who's learning about them.
Mm-hmm.
I only watch movies with Dracula's in them.
the casket riders, the bat riders. They ride vampires don't ride bats. Hold on.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going, Gavin. You'll get it. You'll
get it eventually.
Let's go to the next song. I'll keep thinking about it.
Let's go to the next song. So I neglected to mention that before this, there was One Way or Another by Blondie. Look, great song.
Classic.
Solid song. One of the classic overlap tracks that works great in both of these games. But fuck that. Who cares about that when we've got Zakk Wylde coming out on stage challenging you to do a guitar duel? What?
Big ass chain.
Pounding the stage. See, here's the thing: is I remember as a kid, we talked about this briefly. I think,
Bigfoot.
but it's like, he looks like you tried to like auto-generate a character for a Sons of Anarchy video game.
Yes.
But like the thing about Guitar Hero 3 is that Tom Morello / both of them like are like big iconic like figures in rock that like even a 13-year-old kid who knows nothing about music like knows who they are, or at the very least is like, yeah, that makes sense. When the first person in this game is fucking Zakk Wylde, even as like
that's not true. That's
kid,
not true.
Even as a 14-year-old kid, I was like, who the fuck is this? Like I knew people were name checking Zakk Wylde and people were name checking Black Label Society on Guitar Hero forums back in the day, but like they did not stack up to the like stature. Like the thing is, it's like as somebody mentioned in chat, like you have to wonder what would have happened if it would have actually been like Randy Rhoads.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was a Gavin poll.
Guitar battle versus Randy Rhoads would have been good, and maybe we wouldn't have gotten Ted Nugent, because like Randy Rhoads is better at guitar than fucking Zakk Wylde. I don't know. This is the most Spike TV ass riff like ever.
I was gonna say Spike TV is too good. This sounds to me like one of the like incidental backing tracks in the infamously broken video game Ride to Hell Retribution.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I hear this in my head while you beat up a bunch of guys and like glitch through the floor.
Zakk Wylde is someone you can smell even when he's CGI. I don't like this at all. This kind of dicky blues bullshit. First off, he looks like a mugshot. Like if you artificially generated every mugshot in the state of Tennessee all together into one person, it'd be Zakk Wylde. He has insane Nepo baby energy just because he was like friends with Ozzy. I didn't know anyone who like was a fan of him except our friend Cody, who we'll get to in a little bit when we talk about.
I have something to say about. Yeah, I have something to say about Black Label Society fans, but I'm gonna issue a challenge later.
Okay.
I just off
say,
the smelling note. I think I said this to y'all that I actually kind of dig the riff because it kind of being the key word, because it reminds me of like Weed Eater, which is definitely a band that smells. I love them, but yeah, they're stinky boys. But this feels like if someone listened to Weed Eater and was like, no, but what if we wanted to get on the radio?
Yeah, speed it up just a little bit.
That is how this feels to me. Is like you're taking the grimy, southern, almost sludge thing and making it clean.
It's gonna get really quiet.
I just like imagine you fell asleep watching Storage Wars on TLC. And you woke up and it's like 1 a.m. and there's a show you've never seen before, and it's called like Dewey Cooter's Big Chopper Garage. And like this is what's playing in the background while Dewey Cooter is like, well, the engine on this bad boy is looking pretty busted. It's just like, I don't know, man. This is not.
Zakk Wylde looks like somebody that is like a randomly generated stock character that you have to kill in GTA 4: The Lost of the Damned.
Yes. Oh, he's like the final boss of like Ink Master, which is crazy because there's an actual rock star on that fucking show. And how is it not
Dave Navarro would have been so good in this fucking game. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Get a song that's more exciting than Mountain Song and it would have fucking
been caught stealing. Has a crazy ass riff.
Just do the fucking Piggy Nothing Can Stop Me Now version where he's on guitar. Like that would have been fucking cool.
Isn't Jane Says the one that has the Death Grip sample that they pulled from? That'd be a cool one.
Think so?
Wow.
Jane, it's kind of like 8 minutes long and acoustic and boring, but
not Jane Says. No. Hold on.
It's something Beach.
It's the first song off of that record. Not Jane Says. It's Up the Beach. Yeah.
Up the Beach. Yeah.
That'd be a fun one.
All I'm gonna say is as we roll into our next song, because we beat Zakk Wylde.
I have a challenge here.
Okay.
This is called Do You Really Want to Talk About Stillborn by Black Label Society, or would you rather listen to a band that is influenced by Black Label Society sing a song called New Cock?
Okay. You know what I'm voting for.
This is... both options sound terrible. Oh, yes. No.
Maddie, can you open up Discord? We're going to only watch a little bit of this. He has the Zakk Wylde Bullseye guitar. He has the Black Label Society cut-off vest.
New Cock is my favorite song from The Armed.
Yeah. I mean, if the arms sound like this, hey, catch...
Performance Engines.
Yeah, no, this video is crazy. Bikini Ladies.
This is the TV show you were talking about.
Yeah, this is Dewey Cooter's garage. And then out comes our rock star. He's like 5'6". All of these ladies tower over him. He's got the guitar.
He
He's
looks
got the
like
fucking...
Sean Hannity from The Pit. But like,
yeah.
He looks like Ben Stiller became friends, or not Ben Stiller, Adam Sandler became friends with him at like some comedy night and wants to put him in a new Vanity Project movie.
Yeah. God, look at these guys.
Look at this.
have you like been holding out on this for us?
This is so pathetic.
This is
I
what
heard he
you
got a new man.
This is what you see like at Valhalla if you get divorced too many times.
Yeah.
He's wearing a
Oh my
Black
God.
Label Society shirt and back patch.
The fact that he's shifting the way that he is looking to make sure that he is staring directly into multiple cameras at different angles. Oh boy.
This is like a Rock of Love challenge.
Also, I think someone in the crowd, like, there was the guy in the crowd just playing with the girl's boobs. So that's good.
Par for the course of this kind of thing.
I hear you got a new cock.
Why? Like, why? Why?
This sounds like one of the bands that didn't make it in Decline of Western Civilization Part 2.
Yes. Oh my god. I was just talking about that movie.
Oh.
I don't know how much I could do with this.
Yeah.
We're halfway through. It's okay. We'll go back to the song that's somehow worse than this.
So after you beat Zakk Wylde, you get to play Stillborn by
You
Black
get to
Label
play
Society.
New Cock by Counterfeit God.
I would honestly prefer to play New Cock, is the thing. This...
He's soy facing. He's...
like starting coming off the top rope. I need to hear the acapella of just that scream.
Oh
like,
yeah.
You just
It exists. It's gotta exist.
Well, because they have the stems for this game.
Yeah.
That one sounds so fucking good.
First off, can we talk about the worst haircut in the game, which is the white man with an afro with a cowboy hat on it, so he looks like Gary Spivey on the drum set.
Oh, Jesus.
Terrifying. I would like to say, Zakk Wylde really is the kind of person that you learn got his start by listening to the Howard Stern show obsessively.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
What are we looking at? Oh, we're looking at
I just want to see if the acapella exists. Just keep talking about the song. Ignore me. Keep talking about the song.
My one other thing.
Okay,
My one
exist.
other thing.
Say.
My one other thing. Heartwarming. This cover musician, this heavy metal cover musician, made a song that sounds like "What if Ozzy Osbourne fronted Alice in Chains?"
I definitely hear that, but also this is like, how is this not what Chris Jericho's band makes?
That's true.
This is what Fozzy sounds like.
Yeah.
Is this band called fucking Fozzy?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
it
Chris
is.
Jericho's
Oh my
band
God.
is
Yeah,
Fozzy.
Mass singer loser Chris Jericho.
That's crazy.
I didn't know you could lose the Masked Singer.
Yeah, I don't know what the mechanics of that show are.
We
I
can't
just
start
assume
talking about this. Violet, we cannot talk about this with
I'm
Violet.
sorry.
We
But,
cannot
shout
do
out to
this.
Mass Singer winners Wayne Brady and T-Pain once again.
Yeah.
T-Pain, who would probably
God.
do a better job singing this song than
Oh,
Zakk
for
Wylde.
sure. Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Just based on the
absolutely.
Warpix cover.
This is like what I imagine every wrestling jobber, like what goes through their head when they realize they have to lose another fucking match.
Yeah.
This riff sounds so much like Chris Benoit's theme, though.
Oh, God.
Not to be... We don't
But,
have to
like,
talk
yeah,
about
you're
murder.
right, you're right,
Like,
though.
I'm talking about his theme song.
Shouts out to Our Lady Peace, I believe, who did the theme song.
Yeah,
for
I thought you were
Chris
going to say
Benoit.
shout out to Chris Benoit, and I was about to say, holy
No.
fuck.
No,
Holy
no.
fuck.
Shout out to Our
think,
Lady Peace, who we talked
I
about
keep-
on the CanCon Hee Haw episode, which is...
I keep thinking, like, what if In Living Color had this song? And they could save it, I think, a little.
Wait, did you say in Living Color instead of Living Color?
Oh, yeah, Living
Wayne's
Color.
Brothers moment. Wayne's Brothers moment.
Look.
I
Look, I was
infected
thinking about
Violet.
Homie the Clown.
I infected
I should also mention I took an edible a while ago, so like, hi everyone, welcome to the Indie Heads podcast.
Oh, God.
I can't do that anymore after the Chris Barron episode.
I-
but-
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Go ahead, Natalie.
I will say, Natalie, the description of Ozzy Osbourne meets Alice in Chains is like, it's correct and like it sounds,
But it sounds
good.
so wrong.
That's the
But
thing
it's
though,
like-
is that like
It's like Check My Brain era Alice in Chains. I couldn't see
Yeah.
Lang
Check
doing
My
it.
Brain
no,
is a
that's-
better song than this.
Well, yeah,
it's more
obviously.
like it's something that sounds cool in theory, but
Also,
in this
the song just
execution is
ends.
terrible.
There's no structure to it. It just kind of fucking stops.
Mhm.
Like, why... Like...
Welcome to the soundboard.
Welcome to the soundboard.
Me when I fall down a well.
Why am I supposed to respect Black Label Society more than like?
It does have the
12
perfect
stone.
Doppler effect.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's saying "ow" at the end.
Can we?
One more time.
Let's get it again. Yeah, that has to go on the soundboard, Maddie. We have to get that. Ow! With reverb.
Owie.
I think also the thing about the like Ozzy Alice in Chains thing is for me is like accurate, and the same thing that I just said about the Duel is that it's like that could be good, but this has been so cleaned up to be radio rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. It sounds too algorithmic, too safe.
Yeah.
There's nothing interesting happening in there. It's like
Alice
all
in
the expected
Chains,
beats.
the way that like Godsmack is Alice in Chains.
Exactly.
Yeah, Godsmack. That's a great pull.
That is a great poll. While we're in the 90s hard rock vein, we're going back to an old well, falling down an old well like Zakk Wylde in Stillborn.
Yeah.
And we are returning once again to Tier 8, Filter, Hey Man, Nice Shot is what starts this off.
Maddie, let's go ahead and watch the R. Bud Dwyer video while we're at it. Please do not make me watch that.
No. I forgot we skipped the middle, which is a great song, and I like.
Yeah, what else
great song.
do we have to fucking say about the middle? One of the songs we jerk off all the time on this pod. Including me.
The middle is great in this game, even better in Rock Band 2, I will say. Like, the chart in that is, like, fucking perfect.
One of the 14 songs in both
all
games.
of these Mohawks playing Hey Man.
It's like the fucking Idiocracy guitar orchestra, but for Mohawks. But here's the thing is, what a weird ass pick for this game. Like, there's so little. Like, this is like Do It Again all over again, where it's like for half of the song, you're just like either playing sustains or going. My favorite part is the da 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 da.
Yeah.
Da-da. It's the fucking so what you want bass line again.
Yes.
I have to go pee, and I bet I'll be back before anything cool happens in this song.
Gavin, I picked this song because I knew you would have something to say. God damn it.
He's already gone.
I will say, compared to Do It Again, though, I at least appreciate that you are, like, doing the atmospherics here. Like, you're doing something. It's not a lot, but it's more than just a blank chart coming at you for, obviously not minutes at a time, but what fucking feels like minutes at a time.
I like this little reverby part, though. I like the song okay, mostly because I have good memories of it to a slasher film, A&B, paying tribute to the Big Six of horror, of course, that being Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Chucky, and Pinhead. If you say it's Ghostface, you're wrong and dumb. But as a song, maybe I'm just not angsty enough for it anymore, but I still kind of enjoy it in the way I can enjoy some dumb shit, but...
Yeah, this is very, like, into wrestling core music without being into wrestling.
Yes.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Music for me. My thing is, this was like when I was a kid. This was one of my favorite like discoveries for this game. Like I did not know Filter beforehand. I didn't listen to them, but like this song, I was like obsessed with it to the point where I learned it on guitar. Like this is one of the songs I actually like took into like learning on guitar because it was so simple. My thing that I always associate this with is back in December. I've talked about this before. I went to Chicago to see one of my favorite bands, the Blood Brothers, play, and I was there for 3 days. So I was trying to find stuff to do, and I was staying with friends of the pod, Thought Crime, and we were just had random episodes of the regular show on. And like there's an episode where there's like a basketball challenge and it culminates in them doing like Super Saiyan basketball moves from out of orbit. But Hey Man, Nice Shot is playing. And I just was like, are they playing this song about R. Bud Dwyer shooting himself in the head for this children's basketball animation show? It's such a weird, disorienting moment.
But were they nice shots though?
It was a nice shot, I gotta say.
So.
What if instead of Hey Man, Nice Shot, it was Hey Man, Nice Fraught? And it was about gay men.
That's what it would have to be today with all this woke culture.
What if instead of take a picture, it was take a selfie by hashtag no filter?
I did not know this, but apparently one of the founding members, if not like the lead songwriter of Filter, was in Nine Inch Nails or like was their guitarist for a while. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's not that off that there would be fraudage involved.
Yeah,
so.
Do you think he frauded with Trent?
Huh?
Do you think he frauded with Trent?
Maybe. Who's to say?
Based on Trent's songwriting at the time, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Gavin,
honestly...
the way that Gavin messaged that, I thought he was messaging that on the can.
I was. Well, I guess I was washing my hands.
But now that Gavin's back, I'll just say I mentioned I had a favorite song this episode. This is my favorite song this episode. I think it's a great song. I don't know.
I honestly kind of love this song.
Wasn't my take going in, but I'm just like, damn, of all the songs here, this is the one that I think I like the most. It's good.
I loved it, so then I was like, oh, let me go check out the album, and it really like fluctuates between either like weaker, less interesting Nine Inch Nails stuff, or like weaker, less interesting versions of this song. And I was like, well, I guess there's a reason this was the single. So
yeah. Although again,
crazy
to
that filters
have your single be about what this is about.
Yeah. Especially like the opening. I wish I could have met you, but now it's a little late. You're saying that about R. Bud Dwyer, my man.
Yeah. What would they have to talk about aside from the suicide? Like financial crime? Like
I was gonna say, hey man, how'd you do those crimes?
Yeah, I bet Filter had no idea who R. Bud Dwyer was, other than they saw the footage on probably on like the
VHS tape.
The bootlegs of Broken. Yeah, that had that fixed. Hell yeah. But I do people know that the second album by Filter that has Take a Picture is just called Title of Record?
I did not know that.
I respect that. That kind of rocks.
I respect that too. Yeah.
That kind of rocks.
I'm fully Wikipedia scrolling.
Can we watch the video I posted, Maddie?
Yeah, we should watch the video.
Just a little bit of it. I just really fuck with this guy's vibe.
I don't know where this is going.
I just fuck with this guy's vibe.
Oh.
Filter. Hey man, nice shot at the airwaves. We're all glad it did.
Samaya Smart.
I feel like this man is going to kill me. He's going to sneak into my bedroom at night and kill me.
He's a man of Christ.
Yeah, nice fridge by the computer. He's just standing there like holding his back.
Wearing a Darth Vader I am your father t-shirt.
I am your father.
I think
What's he got
really...
on the TV?
I'm trying to figure that out.
I like his...
I wish I would have met you.
Oh, get it, brother.
Oh, why isn't he fronting Filter?
This is he's busy fronting Guided by Voices, so leave him alone.
3 days ago. It's from 3 days ago. What the hell?
Gavin, how did you find this?
He has a single fucking magnet on his fridge. His house looks like a fire hazard.
That's just like the average boomer home.
Let me give this guy a sub real quick.
He looks like the creepy old man in Honey Don't.
That's for the lesbians in the audience.
Like, what, 3 days ago, Paul?
Yes.
Yeah. I have to hear him hit this chorus. I bet he fucks it up.
Oh no.
Come on,
Gavin, have you not actually watched this?
No, I was like half watched it on the toilet.
All right.
Oh my god, he's got so many covers.
Oh no.
2 coffee cans on the...
Gotta walk away. Gotta get some distance.
Ooh. He's gonna hang onto the fridge while he hits these notes, dude. This guy's awesome.
Maddie, I think we have to amend the guys in a band roster that we did for the last episode.
Yeah, this guy's singing.
This guy, I want to hear this guy cook with Ricky Republican.
Oh yeah.
I when I was a teen, I would not give a shit that other people existed while I was like biking around, and I would just like scream along to the songs I was listening to, and I have to imagine I sounded something like that.
Oh, same. This is me playing a rock band on vocals in my house in the bedroom that was next to my parents. Absolutely. Let's keep things rolling. We got a couple more in this tier that we're gonna talk about. Next of which is one of the overlap songs, but to me is just, I don't know, another moment for me of just like pure bliss in this game. I needed a win. I needed a win with some of the songs that we're talking about this week. Since Dinosaur Journey, it's Feel the Pain. It's like,
okay, song good, but the chart is so boring.
I think the dynamics actually like work for this, even though the chart is like really simple. But maybe that's just because I'm excited by the song itself and like the shifts that it takes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always like the Rock Band 2 chart of this.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I was like never a Rock Band kid, so I can't speak to the comparison, but I like just like watching and listening to this now, I distinctly remember being bored by it 15 years ago.
Sorry, Gavin just posted the same guy doing
just
a cover
ignore what I'm doing.
Monster Mash.
Don't worry about
shirtless
me.
in his kitchen.
This guy has hair that Gavin had in middle school, so the singer of...
Oh, in the game?
Yeah, no, Johnny Azer, our best friend. Our new best friend, Johnny Azer.
And the drummer has... Crazy that they have, like, Devil Locks and Robert Smith's hair in this game, but no songs by The Cure or The Misfits. But, whatever.
We'll get there.
This song is awesome. I love Dinosaur Jr. We famously we talked about them on my favorite covers of all time episode. We talked about their Just Like Heaven cover, which I really love. I really like this song. Maybe not the most fun on bass, but you know.
No, bass is pretty boring for the song. Drumming is really fun. Like I love the fucking fills in this song.
Yes. But I still really love the song. It hit my brainwaves when I was in middle school, and I decided I was an indie kid, you know?
Yeah, I was never a big Dinosaur Jr. listener in high school, but like I vividly remember really loving the song because it was like one of the songs that like I loved and noticed in like both of these games. And it was also like the thing that like knowing I love this song like was the thing that got me to like buy. I think I have it right here behind me, but I bought like at one point a vinyl copy of Farm for like $10, and it was like one of the best like blind buys of my life.
So it's weird that this ended up in both of those games. Like I assume you'll talk about it when you get to Rock Band, but this is a weird one to be in both of them. Like Lacuna Coil, R-Truth. There's 14 songs.
I don't know if it's on that level.
It's definitely not as weird as R-Truth, but like this is a pretty beloved indie band, but still.
It's strange that it's the same song.
Yes,
I feel
I
like
would've-
yeah.
I feel like the
There's
Wagon
so many
would
Dinosaur
be,
Jr. songs.
you know, more in tune with like Guitar Hero or something, you know? But
I mean, this is kind of like the known one. This is like the hit
yeah.
from them, so it makes sense considering it was.
No, that's confusing to me, but fair enough. Yeah, did not know.
Yeah, I mean, this is the one that was like the big crossover. It had like a lot of MTV play.
Yeah, I've always known "You're Living All Over Me" as the big one, but that's like an album, so I guess I don't know what the song off of that would even be. That would be the big one.
Frank, what's the name of that song?
Little Fury
Yeah,
Things?
Little Fury Things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that would have been a good pick too. I'm just gonna say that about all of their songs. I like Dinosaur Jr.
Yeah, Dinosaur Jr. Good
band.
Also, white guy in my 30s with glasses and long hair and a beard and always wears a hat.
How often do you get mistaken for
you'll see.
Jay Mascis?
Never, because I don't drive a Volkswagen Golf.
I was about to fucking say, do you think the Guitar Hero and Rock Band money paid for that fucking Volkswagen?
Oh, absolutely.
Probably, yeah.
Guitar Hero should have been sponsored by Volkswagen. I don't care. I don't care that there's no way to put it in there. Like Jay Mascis should have had that be like a
he should have
like
driven
stipulation
up in it to play this.
Yeah. I love this solo at the end. I mean, I just love
Yeah.
this song, and I love Dinosaur Jr., so whatever. I was never going to say anything bad about this song.
Yeah, I fucking love this shit. I'm sorry, I can't front. This is my happy place. But next up, we have a happy place for I know a couple of people on this. So I'm gonna let our aficionados take it away because this is one that I very understandably have less to say than our Wilkses here. So Gavin, you want to let the listeners know what's next?
Folks, we have our fourth guest, like our musical guest, who's in the game, right?
I think so because
Bill-
it's
Billy
Haley,
Zakk,
and now Travis Barker looking once again like literally just like a stock character you can make in the character creator. Like
my brain was broken and I was like, oh, that's not just a generic band member from the game.
Looks like just Johnny Napalm.
Yeah.
This is the funniest shit ever because this is not a song Travis Barker was in the band when they recorded. Yeah. And
but he
folks,
probably played it live. He's probably played it live
has.
more
He's
than
played it live a
he's
lot.
played it live every night.
Scott Valor.
But why wouldn't they just pick like something off the Mark Tom, like a live cut from the Mark Tom and Travis show or something? You know?
Well, because like this is like one of the most well-known songs from like Blink-182, so it makes sense. And it also like it's a great pull for this game. Like obviously it has a great riff. It's like really fun to play on like every instrument. Like It makes
I
sense.
agree, but it's so funny that Travis is in the game, but this is not a Travis Barker song.
Yeah, also,
like this is not a.
I was gonna say it's funny that this is the pop punk song, and it probably has one of the most difficult looking charts we've seen so far in this game. Like what?
No, not really.
It's just like shit's happening. I don't think it's actually hard.
It's not that difficult.
Yeah,
It's just a slightly faster tempo.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know shit about Guitar Hero, okay? That's why I'm only the fucking DJ Hero.
It's okay, Maddie, you could come to the Halloween party this year, and we can all play some Rock Band together.
Oh, no, I
You
don't...
can fucking...
Yeah, give me the vocals on that one. I can't do anything else, probably.
Yeah.
I feel like you could crush a vocal cover of this. Like,
I do this in karaoke all the time.
Oh, shit.
This is one of my
Hell
karaoke songs. Hey, everybody, it's Maddie from The Edit. So earlier in the episode, I mistakenly said that Hey Man, Nice Shot is my favorite song of the episode. But for some reason, I forgot that Dammit by Blink-182 is on the same episode. So, yeah, this is actually the best song on the episode, not Hey Man, Nice Shot, which is a great song. I like that song a lot. But it's Dammit. I mean, come on. It's Dammit. All right, back to the episode.
Yeah, I think this might actually be my favorite song of this episode, maybe, but it's definitely in my top 3 of the game, but that's just bias, you know. When you live with Gavin, you grow to love Blink-182.
I didn't even like this song as a kid.
I did.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is just like a perfect pop song to me.
Yeah, but I agree with that now.
That's my as a teen, I did not like Blink because they were pop and I was too cool for that. And if I was going to listen to punk, it was going to be real punk.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm like, yeah, this is corny, but it's also like catchy and good, and corny can be good. So,
How do we feel about the guy playing drums on this song now being a police officer?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the guy who used to play drums in Blink-182 and got kicked out because he was always drunk or high is now a police officer in California.
Oh my god!
Wasn't he also in a goth band for a while?
For a little bit, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he was in a band called
Scott
The
Rainer.
Yeah, it's a American death rock band. They weren't any good.
Yeah.
Cool. Good for him. What a trajectory.
Yeah.
Imagine
I guess this is
getting
growing
pulled over
up.
by fucking... Oh, dude, I would just speed on the California highways and just blast like Blink-182 to see if I get pulled over by them.
You'd probably get shot.
Well, yeah.
Oh boy,
great song. I think we talked about this. This might be in contention of song talked about most on the podcast somehow.
Yeah.
At this point,
I mean, it happens when we have so many like
It's
Blink
either
heads.
this or Josie.
Yeah.
Oh, Josie would have been so good in this game.
But yeah, I've got nothing else to say. I'm not a huge Blink fan, but like this is a fun cut. I think it's great that it's in here. Like having Travis Barker in here makes sense. Again, like I think the thing is all the likenesses for this game outside of the guitarists make a lot of sense, which makes it really weird that the guitarists are who they are, because like everybody else, you're like, yeah, that makes sense for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think there's one guitarist that makes sense, but it's also morally questionable. But I figure we'll get to that when we get to that episode.
Yeah, I just was gonna say Travis is like before I ever knew who anyone else in Blink was, I knew who Travis was. And I feel like he's like him and Scott Ian, who I still don't know who anyone else in fucking Anthrax is, are just these guys who are just like so hyper visible. And I'm like, I don't
It's
even
the
like your
VH1.
bands,
It's
but
the
I know
VH1
who
of it
you
all.
are. Yeah.
You don't know Joey Belladonna of Anthrax? Come on.
I'm so sorry.
Scott Ian is kind of like the Mario of fucking
Yes.
VH1 in the late 2000s.
Yeah,
Michael Ian Black.
absolutely.
Hal Sparks. Yeah.
But that's like Travis being in the game feels like the same type of shit to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
I think it's awesome that Scott Ian is the rhythm guitarist in Anthrax. And he's the most famous guy. Like that's the
exactly.
coolest-
It's
that's
like
the coolest
how
shit.
how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the most famous rhythm guitarist outside of like fucking John Lennon.
Yeah. But he also sang.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we can say like James Hetfield. Like that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should keep things moving. We're gonna skip through a whole bunch of songs because I remembered what our actual one is next. Encore of this set is Everlong, Foo Fighters. Great song, great pick. I've got nothing to say about Everlong. Entire set 9. We're gonna skip most of it. We're skipping Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. Boring ass song. I'm sorry.
I like that song. That's a good song.
dare you?
That's a good song.
I like some Pat Benatar. I don't really care for that. Like it's to me it's such a boring pick for this game.
Those little guitar fills. Come on.
Guess Who's American Woman?
Boring song.
Boring
That's
song.
a boring song.
Boring ass pick for this game. Allman Brothers Ramblin' Man, which I like had a lot of vitriol for when I played the first half of it, and then the second half of the song, I was like, "Am I the most like soulful like white guy in the '60s imaginable?"
Yeah.
Like this is that. It's like it like has a weird arc to it. Go Your Own Way, Fleetwood Mac, as we mentioned, has the weird ass outro.
3 songs that are also in Rock Band 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fucking insane. Yeah.
3 of the 14.
That's crazy.
All those bands wanted to like dip into both wells, like truly.
Yeah, get that money. Why not?
Yeah.
None of that matters. None of that matters.
Being bisexual is being in Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
That's true.
There we go. There we go. But none of those bands matter. Fuck them. They're worthless. They're dog shit. They're not worth talking about. You know who is worth talking about is no. So wait. Sorry. I just saw what's ahead. Okay. This is the Ted Nugent guitar duel.
Let's get that Buffalo.
Why?
See, this is one of the other ones where it's like, knowing that when I played this game in 2008, I did not know who Ted Nugent was, other than the fact that Cat Scratch Fever was an Aerosmith earlier that year. I still to this day, I'm like, why? Were you so desperate, or was the only person that like wanted the money like that badly Ted Nugent? It's bizarre choice.
Yeah,
that said, I think this is my favorite guitar duel in all the games.
That's crazy.
All of the games?
All of the games.
No!
Better than Tom Morello?
I love the
That's
back and
crazy.
forth that's happening here. Like the little the little like returning to the main riff, and then like each of you solos back and forth, and like the bits where you're like playing while the other person is playing, and you're just doing kind of like the interstitial parts. Like that shit's cool. Like I think mechanically this works the best of all the duels.
So
like,
fucked up to say that. So fucked up to say that.
Listen, this doesn't change the fact that Ted Nugent, fuck that guy. Like throw him in the deepest pits of hell. Unfortunately, I think this duel kind of cooks. I think it's got something.
No.
Okay, I was gonna wait until we were done,
no.
but so Rose was originally supposed to be on this episode. She could not make it. However, there was one song in which she sent a transmission in for, and it is the Ted Nugent guitar duel.
What the fuck is happening?
Rose.
So let us let me see, make sure Discord is going to be good for this. So let me turn this down way quiet. Sorry, listeners, if you really want to hear the Ted Nugent guitar duel.
Boy.
Let's listen to Rose's
I do.
thoughts.
Natalie does, yeah.
Well, Natalie does, but you're outvoted. Sorry.
Hey there, gamers. What's up? It's me, Rose. I sent in a transmission for Maddie because I was supposed to be on this episode. I'll be on a future edition of Pod Hero, but for now, I just have to settle with sending in a transmission because I listened to the whole playlist, and I had to contribute something to the Ted Nugent guitar battle. It's really important to me as a huge fan of guitar battles. Not Ted Nugent, though. You thought I was about to say that. Let's not even pretend. Anyway, so here are my thoughts on Ted Nugent guitar battle. You might be a redneck if your car has never had a full tank of gas. You might be a redneck if the home shopping network operator recognizes your voice. You might be a redneck if you're an expert on worm beds.
Gavin took off his
You might be a
fucking-
redneck
Oh,
if
I
your
think I
wife's
know what
hairdo
Gavin's
attracts
doing.
bees. There are like 300 of these on this page. I could just do any of them. I could do all of them, but I won't. So
Is that a...
yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Gavin. Was that a Jeff Foxworthy cassette tape?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a California Raisins
the
too.
VHS tape.
I just want to clarify. Oh.
I'm not gonna back you up, Natalie, but I don't hate this. I don't think this is terrible.
It certainly works better than the Zakk Wylde one.
That's definitely true. The thing that I was gonna say earlier is that similarly for having a like different pop culture, this is the only reason I have heard Ted Nugent's name before. I don't even remember what the context of it is in the episode, but there's some episode of that '70s show where either he has a cameo or they just talk about him. And that is why I knew who Ted Nugent was going into the game.
We could just roll right into this next one. Let's let it play. There's 9 minutes of this shit.
A giant Ferris wheel has crashed.
Killed
and probably killed several people, but
that doesn't matter. You're playing fucking Stranglehold, dude.
There's a giant KFC bucket at the fucking fair.
Christ alive. This is what it's gonna be like when I go to the state fair on Monday.
So this is where I
this is where I dip off
this part. I actually really like the beginning, 3 minutes of this song. Again, Ted Nugent piece of shit, but I think the opening riff on this just fucking works for me.
The opening riff is the only thing that works for me on the song, and it gets worse from there.
I was gonna say there's a really good normal song in here, but in the 70s, people thought that if you played for 10 minutes, then you were good at what you did. And that's not a slight on the Grateful Dead, who were, but holy shit. The solo in this is so unimpressive and boring. How did anyone think this guy was the best ever?
The singer that we have here looks like an airbrushed animatronic that you would find in a Disney-fied Lynyrd Skynyrd exhibit.
Yeah.
This song fucking sucks. This blows. Replaying it is as much as I think that the guitar duel this game, weirdly I think this is the opposite, and this does not work at all. It the longer I spent playing it, the more I was just can it just be over already? It just goes on and gets less fun to play as you go along. The only really fun part of this, other than the opening riff, is the riff in the last section, that da 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 da.
Yeah, the military type. The rest of it's
but the thing is that even this song ruins that, because the song structurally is such a nightmare. It does not know where it's going ever. It feels like it's building up to something big there, and in the menu previews, it sounds great when you hear it like that. But then it doesn't.
Because it's fucking edited down.
Yeah, but you get to the actual version in game, and it does that twice, and then it just kind of ends. It's not going anywhere. It just kind of tapers out. Ted Nugent ran out of ideas, which I'm sure is what actually happened when he was in the sessions writing the song.
Yeah, but sorry.
No, I fucking hate this. This embodies all the worst brand of 70s Southern rock to me.
I have a very specific hatred of this song. Obviously, I'm not a fan of Ted Nugent just because Ted Nugent, but this part right here, not the song or the sustained note, but what Ted Nugent is doing.
His little character, yeah.
At multiple angles, he's shoving his dick into the camera. And I remember having to play this song a million fucking times with my friend Cody. Gavin knows.
I know this.
Cody was a major fucking pervert. Love that guy. But he used to make me play it, and he would play as Midori on guitar, and we would have to play all 10 minutes so he could look up Midori's skirt for a couple of seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so... famously the Cody that also... what was the Guitars and Gaming magazine story that Gavin told recently? But
yeah, about the magazine. We don't need to out Cody.
Yeah.
Wait, you can join the Discord if you want to know that story.
Yeah.
I think there's something so, I don't know what to call it. Ozzy and Billy Corgan and Sting and all these other guys who are kind of older and Slash and them were oh yeah, just put me how I am. Aerosmith, put me how I am in the game. But Ted Nugent was nah, dude, you need to get 70s me in the game. It's just kind of fuck you, freak. Yeah, you're old.
Bizarre.
Just be old.
Yeah. Be the scraggly looking pervert that you are.
Yeah.
Even
Camo.
Big and Halen, who has so much more of a better reputation than Ted Nugent, went with their modern style, and you had to fucking unlock retro Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The thing that you're the memory that is associated with this for me is when I finally watched Dazed and Confused for the first time a few years ago. The vivid memory that really kind of lingers to the hatred I have of this song is in that movie Cherry Bomb by the Runaways starts playing for maybe like 20 seconds. And then it gets faded out, and then you hear like 3 straight minutes of Stranglehold, and it made me like fucking hate this song so much because I'm like, I could have been listening to a better song. You faded out a better song so that I'm listening to fucking Ted Nugent.
Do you think they put Ted in the game because they were worried that they were endorsing left-wing politics too much by putting Tom Morello in the last game, and they needed
to even it out?
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah.
Investigate Activision. Investigate Activision.
I mean,
now.
that's honestly one of the things that I thought while watching this is this World Tour's Freebird, and you saying did they need to even out the politics makes me feel like that even more.
Yeah.
This game's Freebird is coming.
Oh yeah.
Next episode.
Sure. That's yeah.
But like, I just don't
it just
get.
keeps on fucking going.
This
chart really.
This chart is just—it's not fun. It's not rhythmic. It's not impressive or particularly difficult. It just kind of meanders for 10 minutes.
This is like, I just don't get his reputation as like a guitar god, I guess. Because this is by far, everyone could agree, this is his best song. It's not fucking Cat Scratch Fever. It's not fucking Wang Dang Poontang or whatever. It's not Jailbait. Like, this is his best song. And the guitar work in it is fine. Like, if this was in Slow Ride, would you even notice? Like, it's just, why is
they cut Slow Ride down, they cut La Via Quest down.
It's just because he did long songs with a bunch of guitar. That's
but like,
basically
so the Grateful Dead, so did like,
but rednecks aren't gonna. Well, rednecks will listen to that shit, but like, he's one of them, you know.
But I understand. I understand Leonard Skinner, like, because we talked about Freebird. Everyone hated Freebird, but me. But at least the solo in Freebird is like energetic and is going on.
It's a challenge.
Can we just stop listening to this song, please?
Yeah, we can stop listening to that. Yeah. Can we listen to what I'm about to send in chat, which is the most cursed thing I will probably ever send on this podcast.
You bought a cameo from Ted Nugent.
No, Jesus Christ, no. When I was a kid, I think I mentioned something along these lines before. I was a very impressionable 13, 14-year-old who was using iTunes, and at the time that this game came out, Amazon Music, and I would download whatever songs were free if I like thought that they looked cool or recognized the band, that kind of thing. And that's how I downloaded this live version of a Ted Nugent song that we only have to listen to maybe the first like 10, 15 seconds of. But this is maybe the nastiest like spoken word intro to a song I've ever heard.
I'm scared.
Please play this, Maddie. I'm so sorry.
Oh. I'm going to see if I can count.
Sweet and rocks.
Oh, no.
Whoa, wait. Run that back.
Hello, soundbite.
Yeah, hold on. I might be able to counter this.
All right, run this back.
Oh shit, I can't hit myself. I got a big old greasy free-for-all coming out of my ass, baby.
What?
It's good for
I don't understand.
It's good for you, is what he says right after that.
Never before have turned on you. You look too good to me.
He sounds terrible.
He sounds like Dio going through cardiac arrest.
Vince Neil nowadays vocals.
Yes.
But yeah, that's all. We don't have to listen to the full thing. I don't want to make anybody listen to a third Ted Nugent song on this episode.
I want to compare notes here real quick.
Oh god,
I don't like.
I also did have one last thing to say about Stranglehold, which is that
do that
like, I think both Natalie and Violet said something along the lines of like the song doesn't know where it's going, or like it's just like fucking meandering for 6-7 minutes, but then it has like a a
and it keeps going.
Second big finale, and I'm like, what the fuck? You musically promised me we were done with this shit, and then you just kept going.
In that way, and only that way, it's like fucking Return of the King. It just doesn't know when to fucking end. Oh, I hate looking at pictures of this man.
This is the guy who's complaining about like woke and shit. Like, bro, you look like that.
He looks like he's always like this. Like he was always about to kill somebody.
Oh,
all right, Maddie, I have one sentence I want you to listen to.
One sentence.
I know
and this is the song. No. This is the song that broke up Jane's Addiction. This is the song they were playing. This is them live in 1990.
Have you ever felt it up the ass?
All right, let's move on.
You want to know how it feels taking it up the ass?
We can't. Please don't make me listen to all of this.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say you had more to say.
We've got some more to go through, and this one's gonna take up so much real estate. I accidentally wore this today, not intending to like start a fight. But this is unfortunately apparently the song that's going to cause the most controversy here. This is the La Vie Quez edit by the Mars Volta. This to me, like having this right after Stranglehold is like night and fucking day. Like in terms of just like having a song that's like challenging, fun, like plays with dynamics in a really interesting way. Like, and also is just like to me also. It like illustrates all the points that like frustrate me about Stranglehold, because I'm like, you want me to play 9 minutes of this, but you like will only let me play like 4 minutes of this. You won't let me play even the most demented solo shit in this song, because like there is demented solo shit that is just cut out of this because they just did the radio edit. But I don't know, I fucking love this song. Unfortunately, like for two of our parties here, my experience listening to this was I grew up on I mostly because of like I think it was the fucking name dropping fucking Get Him to the Greek was the thing that got me to listen to Mars Volta in the first place.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I was again impressionable kid, but I listened to Delouse the Covatorium when I was like maybe high school, early college, and liked it a lot, and then kind of grew out of it for a while and thought I was beyond it, and then I went back to it. I was like, yeah, this is cool. And re-listening to Francis the Mute for the first time like a few years ago made me be like, oh shit, this is the one I should have like actually been listening to like all this time, just because it's like all the demented prog shit, but it's just like got so much more of like a pulse and a kick to it, and just slams down on like all the hard rock shit. And it's like basically like my flavor of like weirdo prog shit. But also, I know I'm not the only one here on this this episode. So at the risk of ceding the floor and not getting it back, what else does everybody else have to say? I
have a written manifesto. Oh, you go first.
Okay, I just want to pick up on Natalie making comparisons between the albums. I have don't compare the children. All four of the first four Mars Volta albums were like huge to high school and college me. Like big writing an essay due next morning at 4 a.m. music. And I still like maybe once a year will just like go through all four of them in chronological order, because I think they are incredible, and everything Natalie said about the perfect mix of like the proggy shit with the hard rock and also still has like some pop appeal. I think it's a magic trick that they pull off across all four of those albums. And yeah, I'm just like, I am so offended coming off of Stranglehold that they cut this down.
Mm-hmm. I also love how much they have you spit in Spanish in this game. Like, this is the most fun example. This is the most fun example of it for me. Like, La Bamba is a close second.
I think there's a clear number one.
Yeah, there's a clear pick for me.
Oh.
Also,
look, I'm not on the episode. I'm gonna say Escuela de Calor.
Escuela de Calor. Okay, I'm gonna, at risk of spoiling picks, Escuela de Calor is one of my favorite like rediscoveries of this playthrough, where I'm just like, this song fucks so hard.
Yeah, that's a great
sorry
song.
to spoil this. Violet, please say your piece.
Before I read my spoken piece, I want to say much love to Kyle and Natalie. This does not include y'all. This is specifically more at Texas fans of this band. Because those are the ones that I've experienced in my life. So, this is just called Hello. Hello, fans of At the Drive-In and the Mars Volta. My name is Violet, and I live in Texas, the state from which Omar and Cedric come from as well. I've met many of you in my time as a music fan in our great state, and I've heard you mansplain this band and why they're good to me at every concert, record shop, and guitar store I've been to since I got really into alternative music in high school. And I have something to get off my chest. You are all fucking annoying. Jesus fucking Christ, shut up. This must be what it's like for Californians that hate Sublime. First off, how do you all smell bad, but in the exact same scent? Every Mars Volta fan I've ever met smells like wet cigarettes specifically. It's like one person doing Face Off and specifically gaslighting me to listen to this band. I straight up met a guy that loves this band and explained what they meant to him, and then did the exact same thing with his mini Marvel Funko Pops he had on his TV stand in his den. But that's besides the point. I don't like the music. It's a taste thing. Explaining what makes them technically impressive isn't really going to change that. I don't really care. They sound like doo-doo sludge with random genre sound bites to me. If you stand on a street corner in Deep Ellum and listen to different flavors coming from all the bars of lame Texas blues, idol worship post-punk, and watered-down white people salsa coming from all of those doors, you'll basically hear this song. Yes, they use a lot of eclectic instruments and rhythms. So did that fucking Kim Dracula song we talked about. Doesn't make it good to listen to. Indie Kid Santana. Primus for people whose idea of fun is arguing in the pitchfork replies. I get this band's appeal to music nerds, but to me, I don't like it. If you're in a battle of the bands in Texas, there will be 6 bands that sound exactly like this. It's not that fucking special. Coheed and Cambria ass bullshit. If this is what innovation is in rock and roll, give me Elvis and the Big Bopper. Rob Thomas smooth, outsold. And that's all I have to say.
I actually have some charts and diagraphs, but
oh, okay.
All right.
So me and Violet feel very similar about this band. I've never liked the Mars Volta, but I kind of respect the progginess of it. I like prog, but I like my prog to be a bit more psychedelic and like jazzy. I love the band Gong, if that explains it away to anyone. But I really, really fucking hate At the Drive-In, like a lot. Like One Arm Scissor, if we talked about that song, I do think it'd be an all-out war because that's one of my least favorite songs ever. It's not in my bottom 15. It's probably in my bottom 20. I just hate it. My big thing is, and I also think there's maybe like 2 good post-punk bands ever, and I think there's 0 good post-hardcore bands. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and there's nothing wrong with punk, and there's nothing wrong with hardcore, so why are you trying to fix it? So, I know people who like post-punk and post-hardcore really like angular riffs. And I have my guitar over here, but I don't have an amp. So I'm going to draw some diagrams for you because you like angular riffs. So you're in the studio. You're looking at your black Fender. It's probably a Tele, maybe a Jazzmaster. I'm going to give you the first angular riff you need to do. You need to turn 180 degrees around and walk away from the guitar. You need to open the studio door 90 degrees. Keep going. You need to open the door to the building 90 degrees. Keep going. Open the door to your car 90 degrees. Keep going. Sit. You need to turn the key 45 degrees until you hear the engine click. Then you need to take a 90-degree turn left, another one left until you're at your home. Okay. And then this is where I have to draw for you. You're going to want 180 degrees right here. And that makes a line. I don't know if you can see that here. Let me do. No. I'll draw it and then I'll hold it up to the camera. Then you're going to need to do 2 quick 90 degrees that meet in the middle. Okay. Very good. Now you're going to want to draw oh my god, what is it called? The protractor. You're going to want to draw a protractor next to these degrees. And this is where Tool fans will know this angle. This is called the Fibonacci sequence. You're going to do 2 of those and then 1 more protractor.
I know.
And then when you're done, you're going to put .com. So when you add all those angles up, it says indeed.com. So that's your hot new angular riff, and you're gonna quit your band and you're gonna apply at McDonald's, you're gonna apply at Starbucks, because we're done with it. We don't want to hear it anymore. No more post-punk, no more post-hardcore. Honestly, no more indie rock. We're done with it. I do not like them. I've never liked them. I don't know. They're not for me. I like psychedelic prog. I don't like.
There is plenty psychedelic shit in here.
This song.
This is Santana. Yeah. This is like psychedelic the way people say Santana. This is Santana bullshit. I don't see anything special in this at all. I'm sorry.
I mean, it is also like the way that they cut this song. Like they cut all of the interesting. Like the last minute of the song has nothing interesting happening in it. In here, like they cut it at such an awkward place. Is I think not helping it.
I will say the defense there is like, no, they cut out the best parts, guys. They cut out the best parts. Yeah. It's really good if you hear these parts.
Zack Snyder Justice League ass defense of this song.
Stuff is just off camera laughing too.
Yeah.
But is it not
you're
true
talking
that
about
Zack Snyder's
things.
Justice League is much better?
Yes.
I will never watch it, just like I'll never listen to this song.
Fucking way, like, dry shit is better than wet shit. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna counter some of the negativity. Long time inhabitants of the Discord know that Relationship of Command, like, probably in my like top 10 or 20 albums of all time.
I'm sorry, I'm still tilted that people are saying like, oh, at the drive-in and the Mars Volta are like the most fun in the post-hardcore scene. And it's like, go outside and say that to the first hot girl you see. Do that. See what happens.
Who are you talking to, Violet?
You know what? Okay.
It's cool. It's cool when I do it.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm done with the indie hot girls listen to Deftones shit. It's like, go talk to someone who listens to Megan Thee Stallion. Like that's where all the hot bitches are. I'm sorry. Like the bubble has burst.
I think we just have to take Violet. Yeah,
Violet is like missing an entire market out there.
I was gonna say, Violet, you
are
here.
Nerds who are going to talk to me about fucking like movies that don't rock. Like they're gonna tell me about like Paul Thomas Anderson shit, and I'm gonna zone out. Like I need me like a homie that I can watch Jackass with, and this does not.
Also me.
That's all. Yep.
You're describing my cross section of interests. It's the Mars Volta and Jackass.
This is
I was at a sold out screening of Demon Lover a few weeks ago, a week ago.
Not helping the case.
And can promise you, many of the hot girls there listen to Deftones and at the drive-in, and will also be at the screening of Jackass. So.
Jesus.
That's me. This is I would like to put down a treaty, as it were. I was going to issue a decree that we were going to have to break up the band, as it were. Me and Gavin coming to blows. But I think there is room and space in this world for us to come together and appreciate the beautiful things that we have overlap with, and even in spite of the fact that I might like multiple things that include things that Gavin, Violet might not like, but we have many things that unite us. We have many things that bring us together, and as much as I think that this stuff is really fun, I think, you know what is honestly even more fun, is even more beautiful, is a pure moment that I maybe think will cleanse us all. I think that's Willie Nelson. I think that's On the Road Again live.
Let's talk about a Texas artist that actually rocks.
I drew a picture of Gene Simmons licking a hot dog.
Oh, he's doing the Tool move. Yeah, he's doing the Tool move.
Also, I was the neutral party in Mars Volta. I'm okay to move on because we have a hard stop.
Yeah.
The song is okay. I think I would have liked it more if the vocals were not that, but also like I feel like the Mars Volta sound was done better by Hella on like the one album they had vocals on. Like I really like that. There's no 666.
Oh, there's no. Yeah,
very underrated album.
Well, great album.
I will also extend an olive branch. Say not the worst song of the week, and it's bullshit that they didn't have the full song. If they were gonna make us do 10 minutes of a sex offender song,
yeah,
you know,
crazy.
like
yeah.
I will extend that olive branch.
The thing is, it's it like is a great pick that could have been much better. And I think is also like my whole thing with Mars Volta, and this is the last piece, and I'll say my piece because we're on Willie Nelson time now. Is that I think part of my like misgivings about prog for several years is that I thought it was like all wankery and like not really like there wasn't really like much excitement. Like it didn't sound like people were having fun. And it's like, I don't care about all the prog shit. I don't care about all the like conceptual storytelling of the Mars Volta. I just care that it like for me, it is like exciting to listen to. That is the thing at the end of the day. And I'm
about to shit my pants if we keep talking about the Mars Volta during the
I begrudge the people who like think about the Mars Volta in that very conceptual way because it's stupid. Anyway, this song's great. This is a solid live version. Did people know this is a song written for a movie?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, I learned that for the first time, like playing this song.
Remember
Jerry
that time
Schatzberg's Honeysuckle Rose.
Fucking Willie Nelson made a song with Toby Keith about how awesome the death penalty is.
I would say more than that. It's a bit more sus than that.
Well, yeah, it's a lot more sus than that.
It's more of a vigilante justice type song about the good old days. Very suspicious.
Yikes.
Yeah.
We'll raise up our glasses against evil forces.
Yeah, not undefined evil forces.
I do actually, this is not a Mars Volta thing, I promise, but just picking up off the thing that Violet said about being from California and not liking Sublime. I am from California and I love Sublime, but forgot to say that another thing that I discovered about Gwen Stefani when I was a teenager that made me go, wow, she's so cool, is that she's on a Sublime song. That's yeah, she's on a Sublime song called Saw Red. Go give it a listen. It's good. But yeah, On the Road Again, good. It's lovely. It's not something I would ever, sit down and listen to, but it feels like a warm blanket, and that's nice.
It feels kind of poetic that it's in this game. Like I'm not like, this is not one of my go-tos. This is not one of my favorites. This is like one that is like a fine chart, like nothing amazing really in any of the things.
I think but the beginning of this fucking chart is like finger torture in a way. Like
it is. But I think it's kind of beautiful to be in like a Guitar Hero game in a sense, because it feels like a kind of like romanticizing of like basically like what the game and its life. And this is like Spiderwebs to me, where it's like, this is a vision of a more beautiful version of this game, where if you pared it down, you gave it like a unified vision. Like, I think this game could have been really fucking beautiful.
I think you could have saved this game by making the bonus songs actual bonus songs, because when you take away the weird bullshit you have like On the Road Again and like fucking Beat It and these like Hopper Teacher, the Crazy Train, these ubiquitous well-known rock songs, and then you just have to play a bunch of bullshit in between it, and I don't understand, but I really do love this song. I think Willie should have, if they wanted like a good old Southern...
Willie would have been way better than
Southern guy to get in this game. Why not fucking Willie? That would have been... He's like a fun old grandpa. He's not
he's touring with fucking Bob Dylan this summer.
They could have put Trigger in the game. I think it would have been way better. I love this song.
I honestly, I completely forgot that Ted Nugent was in the game, even though he has a fucking guitar tool. And I thought, like, in my memory, Willie was in the game for this. So I don't. Maybe my brain just like remembered a better world. But also. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. You were talking. I was being an asshole.
I was going to say, incredible to be talking about how they put the fucking bonus songs in the main game, given the next song that we're talking about. But
the next 3 songs that we're talking about are all bonus song material.
Should we just get to them?
Well, I have to speak my piece about Willie Nelson as the
speak your piece.
I live in a little town called Garland, Texas, where they based King of the Hill on, and Willie recorded his classic album Redheaded Stranger. And last year, they had a festival dedicated to the Redheaded Stranger. And I did not go because it was going to be stinky old men who all stink. And Willie wasn't there, so why the fuck would I go? But I love this song. They should also, if they ever bring it back, they need to put the song Columbus Stockade Blues from one of his earlier albums. It's a cover of an old standard, but lots of good guitar work. Love Willie Nelson. Alec Felder says the most boring music on earth is Willie Nelson, and I don't understand him at all. He's like,
why would go fuck yourself?
I wouldn't go that far. I love Alec, but it's
I love Alec, but no, that pisses me the fuck
maybe the
off.
only thing I disagree with Alec ever on. And to close things off, I drew a picture of Willie Nelson admiring a hot dog. We can move on.
No tongue?
Willie Nelson, his tongue's only for one thing, and it's smoking weed.
Gavin, did I tell you that my
boyfriend
got
you use the tongue for that?
Yeah, he innovated the technique.
Yeah. He puts his tongue in the bong so he can taste the water while he does it.
Yeah, he loves
Violet,
the water.
You were saying, Violet?
I just wanted to tell Gavin, did I tell you that my boyfriend got a free hot dog from some girls at a car wash this week?
We can't get into this. I'm on a time crunch.
We'll talk about that later.
Let's get to the songs that don't exist. So I skipped over the beginning of this set after La Via
Oh my god, this song.
Kick Out the Jabs by MC5.
We didn't talk about that song?
No, we did. Great ass song, like amazing
got me
song.
Fucked up. I'm about to do laps. You got me fucked up.
Look, we can't just talk about songs we like.
It's one of the most important songs in rock and roll, Natalie.
Yeah, but it's like, what are we gonna say? We like Kick Out the Jabs. Oh yeah, an innovative take. We did.
I feel like there are books written about Kick Out the Jams. Like the ink has been spilled.
Yeah, we can talk about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. It's in it.
Hell yeah. We skip Sublime, we skip Santeria because like we're not about that shit, unfortunately.
Hurtful.
Sorry. What we are about after the encore of Love Me 2 Times by the Doors is
Gavin is standing with his arms to his side.
Hotel,
completely enraged.
Monsoon. Come on, isn't it so much better we're talking about this song when you're in the monsoon? Good. We lost two of our people on mic because I Kick Out the Jams. I love Kick Out the Jams. Like, it's one of my favorite songs. It's one of my favorite albums ever made.
I feel like I never made.
We're gonna have to call an HR meeting or something.
I feel like I never made cuts this egregious. I mean, Gavin, you can confirm. Did I ever make a cut that egregious during any of the number one series, like 90s or bust?
Only because we didn't. Only because we did not know what Lakini's juice was.
True.
And then we figured out what it was.
Yeah, we couldn't have foreseen
I
that.
cannot. Why are we talking about Monsoon when we could be talking about Kick Out the Jams?
Because, like, why is this here? Kick Out the Jams makes perfect sense.
Because they were a vaguely famous band in the same scene as Paramore at the time.
I'm gonna sit on the floor.
Why is it in fucking tier 11 of the game?
Because it's running out of bonuses.
Look,
have we talked about the gender of this all?
Oh yeah,
I will say, so I knew who Tokyo Hotel was because I used to visit my family in Germany every Christmas, and I watched a lot of German MTV. And I could not have told you the gender of their singer for probably 3 years until I learned it for some fucking reason.
Which one of the Tokyo Hotel brothers dated Heidi Klum?
They're married to Heidi Klum now.
Yeah. Married. Yeah, they're married.
Yeah.
Not to attempt to justify talking about Monsoon, but I'm gonna use them to hop to a different band. So another band,
jump on that thing.
Another band that was a mainstay on German MTV was Billy Talent.
Yeah.
And Billy Talent apparently really hated the Guitar Hero games. And so for their third album, they released a version of it called Guitar Villain that had all of the guitar tracks removed. And speaking to Alt Press, their singer, Ben Kowalowitz, said, and I quote, "It was this whimsical idea of doing our own version of Guitar Hero. I think it's really cool on a couple of levels. It encourages people to pick up a guitar and play, as opposed to picking up something with 5 buttons and pretending to play. It's been a really interesting approach, and people are gravitating towards it. It was a bit of a risk, but that's what life's all about, right?"
So they think that simulating guitar playing is not gonna pull people to a guitar, but listening to non-guitar music is going to?
Yeah, they think that removing the guitar track and releasing your album like that is a risk, but that's what life's about. I was just like,
is it?
Buddy.
I'm just gonna pick up the one with guitar in it.
Yeah, I want to hear the fucking shit that actually has your shit. I don't want to have to imagine a guitar.
Is this the easiest chart in the game?
This no, because
where's the Coldplay song in this game?
No, I would say our
no, that's in Guitar Hero 5.
Yeah.
I think is Shiver in this one?
Shiver's
in this one. Okay.
Our Truth is for me the easiest one in this game.
I didn't know what anyone in Tokyo Hotel looks like, so I drew a picture of a bratwurst and wrote Deutschland.
Because German. Yeah,
because German.
But no, I think our Truth is...
You don't know what the singer looks like in Tokyo Hotel?
How do you not look...
I can't draw that. That's that feels like a hate crime to unspecified genders.
Also, I do love that it's the different eras too.
Yes,
where it's
the different eras are hilarious.
He looks like he got a Queer Eye makeover.
That
might have been when I finally learned what the gender was.
Yeah. They went from Violet to Gavin. It's crazy.
Yeah, one of these guys looks like me.
I was gonna say I think Our Truth is the easier one because that's the one that I sight read FC on my replay without even meaning to. I was just wait, this song is this easy. This is very close. This is very, very close. This song is so pathetic. I don't know why it's here.
The 2 worst haircuts I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I think the one on the right is worse.
I think the hat guy is worse. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hat
the left one is kind of a vibe for the scene, but
yeah.
We've got
I think this is also the kind of shit that made me I was certainly not a bully when I was 12, but this is the kind of shit that made me want to beat up scene kids. So.
Yeah.
It's a real. There's gender fluid. What's
Adam
going
Lambert.
on? Adam, what's going on there? Complimentary, and then you can't be talking like that white baby personified.
Absolutely.
Looking like No Regrets from Meet the Millers or whatever the fuck it's called.
We've got and then flanking white baby and Adam Lambert. we have every Underoath fan on the left and every Weezer fan on the right. Like,
we gotta keep
crazy,
moving.
Really, it's a melting pot. Tokyo
We
Hotel
gotta
is a
keep
beautiful experience where people of all backgrounds come together to sound nothing like the city of Tokyo, which threw me the fuck off as a kid. I was like, oh yeah, they're a Japanese band, and then I listened to a second of them, and I'm like, this does not sound like. This is the most German sounding. This is the saddest, most German sounding
Maddie,
band.
please, could we move on? I don't want to look at this fucking shiny crotch anymore.
My windows are fucking open, dude. Let's move on. But let's move on to our next should have been in the bonus songs pick. This is a song called Aggro. This is by The Enemy. This is one that like I didn't know what to think of like running into it. Like I didn't really particularly like have any memory of this song similar to a lot of the other ones. This is kind of like it's like discount Kaiser Chiefs, it's discount Arctic Monkeys, it's discount but I don't know what to make of it. I tried listening to their album today and turned it off.
Don't do that.
After I do this sometimes where I get really curious about a band and want to know more about them. It's so boring. It's so dull. Somehow this is the most aggressive sounding song on the record. Like everything else is just a desperate bid for radio play. But actually, hold on a second. I need to do a piece. We'll set the streets on fire. Okay, sorry, I need to get that out of my system.
This feels like the middle piece Pokemon evolution between like the Hives and the Vines type beats and like future Tumblr core indie, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, this is also to say I actually kind of like really like this song.
This is a song that I forget as I listen to it. Like this,
okay.
I know I said something to Natalie at one point when we were talking about this, that there are like songs that were never meant to be remembered for more than the year that they were in Guitar Hero, like maybe the year after. And this is extremely
Airborne.
This is like a song that we knew because it was in Guitar Hero, and the minute people stopped playing the game, it disappeared from everyone's brains.
This part of the chart is fun. I think this is a fun chart to play. I think this my qualifier is the more I've listened to the song out of context of the game, the more I'm like, the song kind of blows. Like it's just like very much like I Predict a Riot if you wanted to be wimpier and more like pro-police state. Like, but like I in the game it kind of fucks is the thing, and maybe it's because it's buried between fucking Monsoon and the next song that I will forbid anybody from saying a single word about, actually, like not even as a joke. This song like feels like the one like actual fun part of this like set here. Before you get to the song at the end that everybody we're skipping because we've already talked about too much about that band, like the members of that band. Enough of this. Enough of like us talking about this song.
This sounds like Uprising by Muse.
That's a good point.
It has a little more swag.
What if Uprising by Muse was not about like whatever dystopian shit Matt Bellamy?
I can't believe this fucking song is happening and not kick out the jams.
Here's the thing.
I need to take another lap.
Here's the thing, Gavin, you say that, but yet Gavin's gonna miss this. Gavin's gonna miss this, and I'm not going to repeat this for him. The thing is The Enemy, as I learned, is a band of ladcore theater kids. Which is not surprising at all. They made a musical based on the album that this is from, and the front person is the musical director of it. It ran in like 2018, so it was like a full decade after this album happened, and they were still like going back to the well. The other thing I wanted to say is this incredible piece of writing on their Wikipedia page. The Enemy were forced to pull out of Oasis's Heaton Park concert on 4th June 2008 due to lead singer guitarist Tom Clark suffering from food poisoning. Although the band returned the following night, they were replaced on the middle night of Oasis's Wembley Stadium 3-night run by Reverend and the Markers. The Coventry trio said they were forced to pull out of their performance on 11 July because their singer Tom fell ill due to lily poisoning. The singer just keeps getting poisoned. The singer just keeps getting poisoned.
Who the fuck is their singer? Jason? What the fuck?
What chorus? What is Gavin? What are we looking at?
More bring back memories. Bring back.
It's the Maroon 5 memories. Oh yeah, I got that for Gavin. I forgot.
Amazing.
The ones that we
amazing. One more thing one more thing on the enemy Wikipedia page. Styles and influences. The paragraph just says, the enemy aimed to make music about friendship and social commentary, like the sway, 6 times, the jam,
About
and
social
the libertines.
commentary.
Yes. Tom Clark has said that bands such as The Clash and Oasis have had a huge influence on our friendships within the band and with our families. These bands taught us to open our hearts. Citation needed. No citation, the entire thing. This is a band that exists purely to be an opening act for like British stadium bands. The more I learn about this band, the more I just like them. I had a blissful moment of like having this song happen out of context in the game.
Gavin, you like what you see, brother?
This is cool. Gavin wants a hot dog. Donate to the Patreon to get Gavin a hot dog.
Oh yeah, those are good. What brand we got? We got Ballpark Franks.
Kyle, do you have anything to say about Aggro? I don't think we have anything from anybody else because I've annoyed everybody.
I'm forgetting it as it happens. That's what
it's already out of my
all I
fucking
had
brain.
to say. Yeah.
We'll set the streets up. Okay, let's move on. We've got maybe the most memory holds in this entire game. This is one of the most bizarre things in this game, like flat out. This is Good God. This is Anouk. We skipped a song by an absolutely heinous person that should not exist and should never be mentioned. I am refusing to even talk about it as a joke.
Yeah.
If you would like to look and figure out what it is in the list of songs in Guitar Hero World Tour between Aggro and Good God. But
you'll know when you see it.
Yeah. You will know it when you see it. When I had to replay it for this game, I literally muted my TV because I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. I did a fucking Rage Against the Machine at PMRC, like shit. But like this song is, good God, Anouk. This song confuses the fuck out of me. Like, why? Why was anybody like Dutch Amy Winehouse Light needs a Guitar Hero cut? Like, who was clamoring for this? This isn't even one of her like known songs, is the thing, because apparently she's like a big deal in Dutch pop music, but there's like not a single mention of this song on her Wikipedia page. Like, it's like. There's a bunch of other references to other singles that she has, but like this one does not come up, and it's just, she confounds me. She's somebody who like made a hit in the 90s and then just basically wrote it to like fame in her own country and nowhere else. She was a judge on The Voice in Holland.
Of course.
She participated in Eurovision in 2013, long after she had her moment, which is like, the biggest bit of desperation. One of my favorite things, this part of her Wikipedia page, her song was officially revealed on 11 March 2013. Anouk performed Birds in the first semifinal on 14 May, where she progressed to the final on 18 May and eventually reached ninth place there with her song Birds. Like, mentioning the song twice in the same sentence. Maddie, what were you going to say?
Oh, so that's actually a pretty, based on our Eurovision episodes in the past, it's a pretty respectable, like, finish overall. I was going to say, like, her going...
this woman. We're going to get into it.
I was going to say, her going back to Eurovision reminds me of Jessie J going back to The Voice, but, like, the Chinese version of The Voice or something like that.
God.
Maddie, that's the perfect poll. This is Jessie J, Amy Winehouse. I was going to say, this isn't that we have Amy Winehouse at home. We have Paloma Faith at home, but like, I don't like this song, but that's also just because I read about Anouk on her Wikipedia, and I don't like her as a person.
Yeah.
This song is also just so boring. There's nothing fucking happening in it.
Yeah.
This is not a Guitar Hero song. Why?
No, it's not even like a band hero song. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Because it's all brass instruments.
I was just going to say, I do like it more than Aggro at least, but it's because there are horns on it, so...
Yeah.
Why would you listen to this when you could listen to Back to Black? Like, just throw that on. Like, it's like Rehab in Rock Band 3 is a much better poll because it is an amazing song, and there's more for every single instrument to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it also makes more sense as a party song.
Yeah. The last thing mentioned on Anouk's Wikipedia page.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Is nasty. 2 different controversies.
I would say 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She seems like a really bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Anouk.
Zwarte Pete mentioned. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She was literally
Maddie
born in
needs
The
to pull us up.
Hague. She was literally born in The Hague.
She was a torture device.
Send her back.
She was a torture device meant for human ears. In February 2024, Anouk posted a photo of toilet paper with menstrual blood on threads with the caption, "Chopping your pee off doesn't make you a woman, but this will." The post was criticized by many as transphobic and trans-exclusionary feminist. Anouk refused to apologize for the remark, stating that anyone you lose by speaking facts isn't a loss. And then there's the thing about her calling a rapper the N-word.
And then the paragraph before that's pretty interesting too.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's publicly spoke out against the Zwarte Piet holiday tradition, describing it as racist and blackface. Which,
I mean, I'm not shocked that a white woman who makes music that sounds like this is racist. That tracks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What the hell? Also,
the woman who I hate.
The thing is, when I was reading the Wikipedia page before that point, I was like, okay, she's like harmless or whatever. And then I hit that last paragraph and I was like, oh. And it's like, yeah, you kind of do sound like the kind of woman who would be like, actually, this national tradition is racist, and then just turn around and use a slur.
Yeah.
Like, you almost had us. You almost had us.
Hold on. Her second marriage, she married Riemann Stoljen, aka the Anonymous Miss, frontman of the reggae/rap band Postman. A Dutch reggae rap band. Sounds like the worst fucking band ever. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Oh.
It's so funny to hate Zwarte Pete and then
drop a racial slur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, COVID ruined people's brains. I don't know what else.
Also,
is there
posting
to say.
Gwen Stefani.
That's why she's
posting your goddamn menstrual blood on social media. Like, what the fuck?
As an ode to trans women is bizarre.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
It started with posting your menstrual blood, and I was like, oh, and then it took a very sad turn. Because I'm honestly, the front half of that, I'm on board.
Because there's posting your menstrual blood bad, which is Anouk, and then posting your menstrual blood good, which is like the perfect pussy kind of way to do it. So
we had to bring that up because there's nothing happening in Good God. Like, this is a nothing song by a nothing artist that nobody remembers in this game. Nobody knows why it's in here other than to appeal to the global market.
The song is boring. There's no reason to play this.
There's really none. So we can keep moving on. We've got one more song here. We're gonna skip a bunch of them. I skipped One Arm Scissor by At the Drive-In because I figured one Omer-centric song was enough, and I wanted to pick the one that wasn't also in Rock Band. Skip the Kill, 30 Seconds to Mars, Dead Horse, Beaten.
Yeah.
We've Coldplay, Shiver, weird ass chart, like bizarre pull for this game. I kind of like it, but whatever. It shouldn't be this high up. Rebel Yell, Billy Idol, of course. Sure. I mean, like party song again, but why at this high up? And then you get to this. Who joins you on stage out in Wilhelm's Keep? It's Sting himself to do a live version of Demolition Man. Whoa!
Is Wilhelm's Keep the only returning venue from a previous Guitar Hero game?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember it from a previous. Is it in 3?
I think it's in 3. That's where we play like Sex Pistols and Weezer and stuff, I thought.
Maybe. I'll have to go back. This is such an interesting like poll for the game in the sense that like you just know that Sting, the bitch that he is, was like, yeah, I'll be in the game and I'll pull a song from the Police days, but it has to be my version. I don't want those other fuckers on there.
Yeah, fuck Stuart Copeland.
Stuart Copeland undersold, like genuinely, like one of the greatest musicians ever put on this fucking earth.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sting and his music. But this is a weird pick. Obviously, they needed a famous bassist to be in this game for when you get your super group together. I think Sting was an admirable choice. Like, I think he might be the most famous fucking bassist, maybe.
Les Claypool,
other than Paul McCartney.
Yeah, well, they're not getting Paul.
They're not getting Paul. And like, what's your other fucking choice? Gene Simmons?
Les Claypool.
Les Claypool.
I will say it's accurate to like the time period because this is a recording from 2005, but it is kind of disorienting to hear cartoon Sting with like real adult in 2005 Sting's voice. Like, it's like that should only be coming out of like somebody that you feel like you could actually physically touch the flesh of.
Yeah.
Like, it feels bizarre. This is an interesting poll in that like it's kind of fun. I kind of like this. It kind of fucks. It's a good song, but it's also just like for a lot of it you're just kind of playing the same riff, and then you get to the solo and it like basically like strikes you down as if you like how dare you even try to get to this.
Yeah.
This is maybe going to be a ridiculous comp to y'all, but it feels similar to the Zakk Wylde shit, where I'm like, this is like twangy rock that is meant for the radio, and I like this less than I like either of the Zakk Wylde songs, because those if you dirty those riffs up, I would like them, but this is like, okay, cool, good for you, English guy trying to be American. That's how this feels to me.
I would say Englishman trying to be.
They were too stunned to speak.
Yeah, like Englishman. First of all, he's an Englishman trying to be Jamaican. Let's get that right.
I was thinking.
That's the thing. If we're doing that, then I'm still on board. Like, he's good at that at least. This is just like, this is nothing to me.
I don't
at least
think this
makes
was,
that better, I think.
I don't think this was a good pick, but I mean, my pick would have been Next to You, but that was pulled for Rock Band
1.
Yeah. I think usually police songs kind of shit the bed on the chorus. This one doesn't do it too bad, but I think it was the wrong choice.
Yeah.
This riff is just annoying and boring to me.
I think they really fucked up putting Message in a Bottle and Guitar Hero 2 before they could get Sting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect in this one.
Because
that's a bigger song anyway that everyone can sing along to.
And that would be fun to do the bass on it.
Yeah.
Also, fun Sting story. My ex worked at a research institute that would have a big fundraising party, and they got live acts for their big fundraising parties. And so I have seen Sting in the conference room of a fancy hotel.
Wow.
I saw the last reunited police tour, when they put together their put aside their differences for money in 2008. And I'm glad that I did, because that was the only time in my lifetime I could have seen them.
Yeah.
But that was big for 14-year-old me, who grew up on my mom's compilation of the police that came out in the CD era of the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
I was gonna say other than the solo, it's kind of this is a pretty uneventful song, and it's it's fine. I don't mind it. It's certainly more enjoyable to listen to and to play than a lot of the more boring songs of this game. The thing that gets me is I'm surprised that fucking Canary in a Coal Mine never made it onto rock, because or any of these games, because as somebody who's a big a year or two ago, I ended up re-listening to Zenyatta Mandata, and I was oh shit, this album actually still kind of really fucks. And it's just you think about all the really more fast-paced police songs, the ones that have a lot going on, have a little bit of a skip and a jump to them, and it's just sometimes I'm this is the one that ended up here. This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
Did Roxanne make it into any of them? Because that feels really obvious.
DLC in Rock Band?
It was DLC. Yeah.
Okay. Which one was it?
Roxanne.
Yeah, it was on the Wii version, and then it was
along
DLC.
Along with Don't Look Back in Anger and stuff. It's very strange.
Yeah, Don't Look Back in Anger, Rockaway Beach, and Rome by the B-52s.
Yeah, very strange. I think they really fucked themselves over by putting Message in a Bottle and Synchronicity too in 2/Rock the 80s when they could have.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't know this was going to happen.
Yeah, but Synchronicity 2 is the biggest example. It's you wasted that on a nothing game when that is one of the greatest songs ever written in human history.
Yeah. I mean, but you can't fault them for wanting to get it done early, but also eventually you get Sting in the game. Hindsight's 2020. So now
knowing Sting, he probably would have been it needs to be a live solo version of this. So it wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Sting is the most boring of the legacy rock characters visually in this game.
Visually,
he just stands there.
Yeah, you've got cunty little Hayley Williams doing her thing, and then the fucking Prince of Darkness, and even Zakk and Willie are wearing
two guys in kilts.
Yeah, two guys in kilts wearing their weird fucking outfits, and then you just have Sting, and he looks like a dad on his way to a PTA meeting, except he's wearing a necklace and his shirt's a little buttoned. They could have put him in something more fun, I guess.
He's just kind of standing around. He's not really doing much. Even Ozzy, especially when I'll post the screen cap of this. But my favorite thing is that Ozzy does in the game, his
intro
motion
to
capture.
Crazy Train.
No. The intro to Hot for Teacher, where he looks right in the camera and points right at Zakk, Travis Barker, and he's "Isn't this the coolest fucking shit you've ever seen?"
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne sorry face.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. This is I think Sting is a choice that works conceptually better like on paper, like in terms of also just like he's somebody who's like very image conscious, and so like it makes sense like in the same way that like obviously you would want like a like somebody like a I was gonna compare him to Ted Nugent, and I was like, no, that doesn't make sense.
No.
But it makes sense he's in here, even if the execution.
So let's not make the Ted Nugent.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
It makes sense, even though it is not really like the execution. Maybe is a little weird. But he's here. We have to live with it. We did the demolitioning, the demolition. And I'll just leave it off on this, in that the last song in this tier, which we will not cover, just again like when we talk about like most famous songs ever written, like sometimes it's just like, what do we have to say? It's Beat It, Michael Jackson. Like fun to play the solo. Like
Beat It by Michael Jackson Pulaski.
Yeah. But that concludes where we are for this episode.
It just occurred to me that Anouk posted that picture on Threads, and it's kind of funny that she's a Thread user.
Posting it on Threads, like, what do you expect? Like, just post it on X like a normal transphobe.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Go back to your site. Go to where you belong.
Yeah.
Anyone who what is the goddamn bullshit she said? Hold on, let me rephrase it.
Something about
anyone you lose by speaking facts isn't a loss. Anyone you lose by posting on Threads isn't a loss.
Yeah.
But thank you, Violet, for hopping in last minute, and
no problem.
Thank you once again, Kyle, for joining the podcast for the first time.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you for being down to talk about Anouk of all artists.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah, you fell on that sword, and we have. I'm asking so much of the guests for World Tour.
You fell on that sword, and you can now post the blood as a result to Threads.
Just take the picture. Have the picture be like, hold on. Let me get the phrasing again. Posting on Threads doesn't make you a guitar hero, but this will.
Yes.
Yeah.
A guitar villain, just like Billy Talent.
Guitar villain.
Yeah.
But Kyle, anything you've got going on that you want to plug, or letting the people know where you are, et cetera, et cetera?
I don't really have anything big or specific. I am writing mostly just regular reviews at the Chicago Reader and Screen Anarchy, to be clear, of movies, if that was not obvious from what I said up top. You can find me. I think I've done the good branding work and am another Kyle L on all of the social medias. And then this is not for me, but I did want to just, while I have a make plugs moment, people should go listen to Flowers for Persephone. They're a screamo band from Ohio that are really amazing. And then a band called, I'm going to maybe say this wrong, but Alta Gracia Dies Irae. Their Bandcamp is just AGDI, but they're like doing experimental like gore grind. I don't know what to call it. There's like breakbeat shit in there. It's incredible. So I'm gonna use my plug time for bands.
You do have one more thing to plug for anything that you so choose. As you probably know, because you have actually listened through the podcast, we're doing a little thing where we ask everybody who's guesting here for their pick of should have been in Guitar Hero songs, whether that's like during the game's initial run through like 2010 or anything after the fact that could potentially be used for a hypothetical return to Guitar Hero. So you have the floor if you have anything that you think.
So I'm cheating, and I have two to which when Gavin was talking about the angular rifts, it very much made me chuckle, because one of the things that I was going to say is I think they needed a Me and Him Call It Us song in there to really just like make sure that we made up for all of the lack of panic chords. And I re-listened to Lost today, and Innocent Bystanders Watched in Horror as Peter Jennings Drew His Murder Weapon is a 1-minute song that would be my pick.
Hey, I never got to answer either, but do
You'll
cast
get
members
one.
do? Oh,
You'll get one. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll give you the floor.
Okay. My pick is the
Well,
Monster
no,
Mash.
we got what? No. Okay. Well.
Yeah,
of course.
but Bobby's Boris
Sorry.
pick it. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then
now
a
we got that out of the
Frankenstein
way.
could come out and play the guitar.
We're gonna pretend like you didn't say that, Kyle. What's your second song?
My other song, I did do this on purpose. Unlike Natalie, who didn't wear the At the Drive-In shirt on purpose, I'm wearing a Botch shirt because John Woo, the Botch song, has like an extremely catchy riff and like a groove, which is a weird thing for a Botch song. But I love Botch. Speaking of like seeing a band that you never thought you'd get to see, it was amazing to see them.
I'm so jealous.
Last year. Yeah,
So
no,
fucking
it was amazing. I thought about like Dillinger Escape Plan and Converge, but turns out that they both then like ended up in a rock band or in Warriors of Rock. So I was like, okay, my mathy hardcore is covered kind of, but would have been nice to see Botch. And seems possible given that Dillinger and Converge made it in. It never would have happened that me and him Call It Us would have been in, but would have been nice.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I'm glad that you plugged in the songs that we get to at the end of Warriors of Rock are like some interesting ones. Infinitely jealous for you and everybody else who has managed to see Botch. Maybe someday, maybe it'll happen.
I feel like it's possible. Yeah, because they it seems like they're doing stuff.
Yeah, we'll see if they
have a quick
come
plug
out to Minneapolis. Yeah,
as well. If everyone could go on YouTube and subscribe to a guy named Johnny Azer, who did a really good cover of Hey Man, Nice Shot. I think you really like him.
And on that note, this episode concludes. We are halfway through Guitar Hero World Tour. We're more than halfway, but we
Violet is pulling up a photo of
Tokio. Hell yeah, Tokyo Hotel, baby. That's my favorite band. We're more than halfway through the game. Eventually, the end game has too much for us to skip. And when I mentioned that we are putting our guests through the ringer to tease next episode is maybe the most we will put a guest through the ringer in any episode, because you have classics like Are You Gonna Go My Way, Sweet Home Alabama, Muse's Assassin, Purple Haze, Hollywood
Don't call
Nights.
that a classic.
Which one? Purple Haze? Wow, why you take
know
umbrage?
what I'm talking about.
But then we have songs like Nuvole e Lanzola. We have Toy Boy. We have Hail to the Freaks. We have Winter Null 2.
I might have to do an transmission for Toy Boy, because I have thoughts on that song.
It is going to be a wasteland of an episode. This will. I predict this will either be like the most chaotic episode, or we will be the most like skip everything.
Look at the last song on it and tell me that's not going to be chaotic.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna get my comeuppance for my At the Drive-In takes next week.
Yeah.
I'm specifically like inviting chaos in the
Eraserhead baby, cover your ears for the last 3 hours of next week's episode.
Yeah, exactly.
But until then, thank you for joining us, and keep on rocking. See you next time.
Right now it's time to kick out the jam.